Third man comes in, long on's dropped back. So there's 2 out on the onside now. Long on and deep square. And third man had just come in. Wow, what an exhibition this is.
Too good, just too good, Sabbir. Playing the field. The ball is now only moving off the bat. It's not about swinging at every ball. This is just quality cricket shots, and he's playing it to all parts of the ground.
They brought the third man in inside the circle, but Pulasekar was guilty of bowling short and wide. He still had to put it away.
It's a better ball, Yorker.
Well, he's got to change something. Now, I said he's very good at the depth because he bowls this line, this length, really well. What an over for Sabbir. Look at him moving across, reading the play, finding gaps wherever he wishes.
Almost has to screw the dial of a watch with those shots. Like the hand going all over. All right, then 18 came off that over. It's 24 for 2.
I'm not sure this will work.
मैं तेनू समझावा की ना तेरे बाजू लगदा झूठी जाने प्यार मेरा मैं तेरा इंतजार तेरा जब दिल से दिल को मिलाना बस बजना चाहिए गाना
है ये जश्न विमल के 25 साल.
Suddenly someone turns the volume down if they get out. They lose wickets. Oh, leading edge. There was no gully.
Matthews into his third over. But it's not that type of wicket where you should be many wickets down for nothing much. I think this new ball, that's the best time to bat.
All right, we've seen the cover drive. That was probably the best shot. Seen a little flick through the onside and the lofted drive, where the pull is 25.7%. And there is a man down at deep backward square for Matthews. Doesn't bowl the short ball a lot, though.
Yes, the runs have started flowing, but in the context of the game, it's about damage control at this stage. For Sri Lanka, their keys to success are when the spinners dominate, when they don't go for many. Hence, it's important that you get to the 6th over without conceding too many runs.
Both sides are going through a change in culture almost, playing 4-5 seamers, just the one frontline spinner.
And if you consider where they'll be playing the World T20, these teams, yes, it's important to be Asian champions, but they do have an eye on the tournament coming up. Dew is generally a big factor, and then you need the seamers, Harsha.
It is. Now, Sri Lanka played three T20 games in India. One was on a very grassy pitch, 2 were on turners, but the ICC looks after the pitches for the World T20. Andy Atkinson's there. You'll have fairly uniform pitches there.
So the grass won't disappear as in the 2nd and 3rd.
Or as in here. Or as in here, Russell. I know where you're getting. I was just wondering why it took you so long.
I'm talking about the 3-match series.
Well, it depends on the first one whether there will be grass there or not in the World T20 matches.
We're very surprised. There's some games up north. Dharamshala can have some.
Yeah, that's where the Bangladesh is based.
Oh, hesitation. Big one. Angelo Matthews has run up to the stumps, and who's gone? Mustafizur. He's a big player for Bangladesh.
Unbelievable. Big mix-up. He's gone. He wanted the single. I just have a feeling that perhaps Sabbir Rahman came out of the crease and wanted to take that single, and at last moment just backed out. It is a big wicket. Really big wicket. He's gone. Gone for 4, Bangladesh. And a spot of bother for 26 for 3.
इसीलिए भारतीय एक्सा के डेडिकेटेड क्लेम्स हैंडलर आपके क्लेम सेटलमेंट प्रोसेस को सरल बनाने में आपकी मदद करेंगे। भारतीय एक्सा, सुरक्षा का नया नजरिया।
Bright and beautiful selfie expert Oppo F1. Oppo camera phone.
हाँ, लड़कों को भी पिंपल परेशान करते हैं। हिमालय मेन पिंपल क्लियर नीम फेस वॉश जो दे फास्ट एंड स्ट्रॉन्ग प्रोटेक्शन। हिमालय मेन, क्योंकि men hate pimples too.
One of us has to get run out. It's my partner, and so he kept going. He didn't try and come back, because when he continues running, you'll find when he continues running, there's no chance of coming back. There, that's the pause. Now he goes. There's no chance of coming back there.
In my opinion, there was a single. You got to trust your partner and go for it. Sabbir should have responded straight away.
Well, he was running off for the single again over there, but this time it had a happier ending. 27 for 3.
हर महीने की पहली तारीख को ऐसे ही होता है।
सारे पैसे ले गए?
नहीं, थोड़ा बचा लिया है अच्छे वाले EMI के लिए।
SIP ही तो है अच्छे EMI जैसा। ये इंस्टॉलमेंट नहीं, इन्वेस्टमेंट है।
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.
I feel special now. I feel special now. I feel special now.
Fog scent. Feel special. Be special.
है ये जश्न विमल के 25 सालों के रिश्तों का, और अभी तो ये सिर्फ शुरुआत है। विमल पान मसाला, दाने दाने में केसर का दम।
But Thisara Pereira, high economy rate, but has a habit of picking up wickets. Still in the power play. The thing with that single as well, Russell, it's not like a mathematical equation. It doesn't have one answer. The answer depends on how you look at it. And I think Mushfiqur looked at it very differently from the way Sabbir did. But that's the pause. Well, to be fair, Sabbir started off actually.
Look, and the crowd is loud as well. Sabbir got them going again with those boundaries. So you're not going to hear each other. It's all about looking your partner in the eye, and here we go.
It certainly looked that he wanted that single. Shakib Al Hasan will need to do something with the bat. He's been good with the ball. Shakib Al Hasan, one of the finest cricketers from Bangladesh. Strike rate of 100. He's got only 130 plus score in the last 10 innings. His strike rate of 100. He needs to do something more for his team.
Those are the numbers of a player. If you didn't know, if you just block out the fact that it's Shakib Al Hasan, you'll say, what kind of player is that? Well, he went for it, and it's his day today, Sabbir. Looking to go. We did say mid-wicket was the pull was one of his favourite shots.
You need a bit of luck. You need to get a move on. Sabbir deserves that luck. He's played a few good shots. Now and again, streaky boundary, you take it. You can't leave too many deliveries. You can't defend too many. That's what this game is about. Got to keep thinking on your feet, reacting all the time.
Well, he certainly got away with that. 26 of 16, 4 fours and a 6 already in his innings.
And in the gap for 4, crisp and crunchy. It was full and he was on it in a flash. He's in good form.
Unbelievable shot. Just a shorthand jab, and that flew. He really is trying to cash in these power play overs. We're in the last over of the power play. He's sitting deep in his crease. You could sense that he was expecting something fuller.
Well, he's made 30 from 17. The other 17 balls have produced 6.
It's important for him to realize that he needs to continue and bat well for Bangladesh. He's batting well, there's no question about that. The problem is that if he gets out, then that will be a big problem. Already 3 down for 36.
Long on goes out, third man's in the circle. Now another problem for Pereira is can't offer any width. You can't offer pace.
Well, he does play that shot, but he plays that well in the gap. The boundaries are flowing at the moment. There's Shabir playing one brand of cricket at one end. There's something completely different happening at the other.
Yeah, the first one came out from the outside part of the bat, which went to that vacant third man area. But the last 2 ones have been quite brilliant. Pulled it very nicely in front of that fielder at deep square. One bounce over to the fence. Terrific hit. This pitch certainly looked that if you're willing to spend time in the middle, you will get full value for the shots that he has shown so far.
It's an incredible card, this 40 for 3 in 6th over, one man 34 for 18. Will keeps trying, it's not a bad call. Shabir goes up to 35, power play is over, it's 41 for 3 Bangladesh.
ये मॉल नहीं है मार्केट है ये गुड फॉर द पॉकेट है 3000 का स्मार्टफोन और 100 रुपए का चार्जर है टिक 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 क्लॉक है और ट्रिम 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 ट्रिमर है मॉल नहीं है मार्केट है ये गुड फॉर द पॉकेट
शॉप क्लूज की कॉन्फिडेंस मार्केट के दाम डिंग से लेके डोंग सब कुछ on shopclues.com.
This is what guys do to try to get every hair. This is what we do. New Gillette with FlexBall technology makes maximum contact and gets virtually every hair. Gillette.
हाँ, लड़कों को भी पिंपल परेशान करते हैं। हिमालय मेन पिंपल क्लियर नीम फेस वॉश जो दे फास्ट एंड स्ट्रॉन्ग प्रोटेक्शन। हिमालय मेन, क्योंकि men hate pimples too.
Right, 41 for 3, and we've got a batsman who's looking in great touch. We're talking about Sabbir, 35 from 19 balls. 6 boundaries now, folks. He's been awesome in this haywire situation. He's looked so calm and in control. Do we agree, boys? Do you know?
Well, finally, the bat's starting to win a couple of contests, but it just can't afford to lose another one, Matty Hayden. 4 wickets down for 42, 4 for 50, and they're in all sorts of trouble. They've just lost too many wickets.
Bangladesh, not the favourites at this stage, because they've lost 3 wickets. I think equation at this stage favouring Sri Lanka.
It's been really smart about the way he's played tonight, Sabbir. 20 balls, 36 runs. He's really manipulated the strike well. He played his game so that he could at least get into a position where he's hitting the big boundary, but then he'd back off, he'd use the pace. We saw one good boundary on third man.
The other thing that he's done so well is he's been able to maintain his focus on his own game and not worried about what is happening at the other end, because at times you get all muddled up in the mind with the fall of wickets, but he's kept it very clear and very clean. That ball will spin a little bit more, and that particular delivery bounced as well. It gripped and bounced. Is there a case of maybe having a man in the slips?
Maybe, but I think from a batting perspective, you're allowed to actually see a couple of balls as well. You're allowed to go, okay, well, maybe the condition's going to be a little bit different. And rather than premeditate a shot like that sweep shot of a ball that's turning sort of middle stump, as you saw there, it's just you're allowed to sit and back as this comes to the end of the over. It's 44 for 3.
दुनिया की छतरी तले एक अपनी छत ढूंढे
सही का ढूंढना होता है आसान, जब हर कदम आपके साथ हो magicbricks.com। प्रॉपर्टी से ही मिलेगी यहीं।
If only milestones could warn you about your improperly aligned wheels, visit MRF Tires and Service. Get accurate wheel balancing and precise wheel alignment checked only by the experts. Take good care of your tires and they'll take good care of you. MRF Tires and Service, the experts in complete tire care.
है ये जश्न विमल के 25 सालों के रिश्तों का, और अभी तो ये सिर्फ शुरुआत है। विमल पान मसाला, दाने दाने में केसर का दम।
Rangana Harat can spin them all right. 14 wickets in 11 matches. He's accurate and he'll like the conditions here. 3 men in the ring on the offside, 1 in the ring on the leg at that lap sweep position. Oh, that's well done. That's well blocked.
He's a pro, Harith. He really is. He's a real hard nut to get away, but I think Shakib will like to have a piece of him. But normally, left arm orthodoxes don't like getting out to their own. So it'll be interesting, will he take the slog sweep to him? And the other point as well, will Sabbir, will he play the reverse sweep a fair bit to him? If that's the case, and I think he's already tried one already in this match, they need to have their deep cover and their 2 backward points a bit finer. The deep cover's way too forward. He needs to be squarer.
So, Dino, what you're saying is that you didn't like to get out to Murali because you were both exceptional off-spinners. So, you know, when you were facing him, thought, no, not going to give him a wicket away.
Him and I got 801 test wickets together. I got 1.
Really? I doubt it.
At least you got 1. Who was that poor fella?
Sir Richard Hadley.
Oh, what a name dropper. What a name dropper, D. Jones.
Well, tell the full story, Dino. He's batting right-handed. Oh, that's a good shot. That is played late and into the gap. Wonderful strike. Made it look easy. It wasn't such an easy shot. The ball spinning back into the stumps, made room and cracked it. Beautiful shot.
Well, it's not always a crash, wallop and bang, is it? The subtleties of T20 cricket and batsmanship, staying down on the ball, controlling the play. Excellent, excellent execution.
And then he drives one down the ground for a run. This is good batting. Exploring the offside field, Shakib Al Hasan in this over. It's 52 for 3.
तिरुपति में अब नए मंदिर बन रहे हैं। देश का कोना कोना बदल रहा है और हम गर्व के साथ इस बदलाव का हिस्सा बन रहे हैं। अब कोना कोना कोटक, कोटक महिंद्रा बैंक।
कॉल करेंगे भैया सुब्रमण्यम शर्मा भैया, कॉल करेंगे उनसे मिलो, सामान बेचो पैसे गिनो, अब नो मोर देखते हैं, OLX पे बेचते हैं।
6 from 19, both batsmen in good touch. Upish on the bounce. He didn't like it. Wanted to find the gap square. Nicely building up momentum for that last half kill here, Bangladesh.
Just got to make sure not to lose any more wickets yet, because these two guys just keep getting 6 runs and over from here for the next 4 or 5 overs, and then they can really put the foot down. They can't do anything silly yet. Why do I smell there's going to be a reverse sweep or something a little bit silly here? He doesn't need to do it, so he's played beautifully.
Well, that's the temptation, isn't it? Just to try and play something a little bit outside your game. I think when you've lost early wickets, I know you don't have a lot of time to consolidate, but you just need to stick to your strengths, your 2 or 3 hittings or scoring zones. And the wicket is such that you're also going to give plenty of opportunity. Ball not really sort of coming onto the bat. You only have to be slightly off your length, and all of a sudden you can pounce on it.
Yeah, and that was one ball that he should have hit for 4 if he was really concentrating.
It's gone for the appeal. There's an edge. Well, there's certainly a sound. The bowler didn't hear it. The keeper was pretty certain that there was an edge. Reverse flick attempted. Quicker this time. This is good bowling. Went through the over very quickly, just a single, and it's 53 for 3.
जब जिंदगी में एक दिन सारे रूल्स तोड़ने को मिल जाए तभी स्माइल बनती है। अब नया गुड डे है ज्यादा टेस्टी और इसमें कई स्माइल्स दिखते हैं। नया ब्रिटानिया गुड डे, हर कुकी में कई स्माइल्स।
आने वाले लॉन्ग वीकेंड को बनाओ फन वीकेंड। Get exciting weekend deals on hotels and holidays on Buyer.com. Have a fun weekend.
Shakib is on strike to a left-hander. Oh, tries that subtle cut shot, misses this time.
Now there are lots of dot balls now that's happening, and all of a sudden the pressure and the momentum is starting to swing back for Sri Lanka here. 12 runs off the last 3 overs, so now backward to 2 points now. Good captaincy. And now some pressure is on Sabbir now to hit a boundary where he doesn't really need to do anything silly yet.
No, but the way he's batting, he's scored with freedom. So he might more than likely try and take it on here. The outfield's quite small straight, and it's not turning a lot. What they don't need is another run out. That run out really hurt him early doors there. There's no need for that.
Likes the slog on the leg side. Slog sweep 13.2%, so it's pretty good with the bottom hand slog shot. Oh, Ranganahara gets to the ball, but single is leaked. Hitting the ball down the ground could be a good exercise actually, because hitting it against the line could be tough. The ball is stopping and spinning. So look for that extra cover drive, inside out drive through the offside.
I think that Shakib has got to do the work here, because it's a lot easier for him to hit with the spin here. Look at to hit it square through that area there, looking for 2s. Run that first one hard, Matty, because there is a little bit of dew on the ground. Put their fieldsmen under pressure. Don't think that they're always going to pick it up with one hand and throw it in.
Well, I think, Dino, one of these batsmen have to decide that it's going to be my go here, so that they're not both under pressure.
Flicks it against the spin for a single. He's running hard. Shakib says no, just a single. Another tidy over comes to an end. It's 57 for 3 after 10.
इसीलिए भारतीय एक्सा के डेडिकेटेड क्लेम्स हैंडलर आपके क्लेम सेटलमेंट प्रोसेस को सरल बनाने में आपकी मदद करेंगे। भारतीय एक्सा, सुरक्षा का नया नजरिया।
आज स्पेशल डे है ना, कुछ स्पेशल लगा।
फॉग का सेंट
पेश है फॉग सेंट, स्पेशल मौकों के लिए खास फॉग सेंट।
Dilshan to come here to bowl these cagey off spinners there. They're trying to take the pace off it here. Sabbir 41 from 31. Shakib is just starting to get in. Oh, and they'll get one there. He's lucky he got one there. Vivius and Atta Ali to join me now. This is a really good stage of the game right now, boys.
A good partnership between Sabbir and Shakib. 32 of just 32 balls.
He likes them there. Run that first one hard and they'll get 2.
It's nice to see Shakib Al Hasan picking up runs and ensuring that he builds some sort of partnership. He's missed out on a couple of the games earlier on. He lost 3 wickets, so it's important. You mentioned VVS about the partnership, 34. It's also important for Sabbir Rahman to continue. That's the boundary strokes versus a spin slog on the onside. Has been one of his top shots, 29.3%. Slog sweep also in the mid-20s. Likes to cut as well.
Yeah, he'll struggle to... Some are bouncing and kicking and spinning away from the left-hander here. So he'll like to go with the spin on most occasions. Is he a type of player likes to go to the cow corner, or does he sweep square? I think he's more of a guy who sweeps square than hit towards more cow corner forward square. I'm looking forward to having your hair like that one day, VVS. A little purple on top. There's that square cut again.
You know, Dino, I'm not so flamboyant. Maybe you can have that. But I just think that Angela Matthews is allowing the game to drift. They were on top, got 3 quick wickets, and then now allowing this partnership to develop. It's important to look for wickets. Yes, the wicket is definitely assisting the spinners, but I've not seen Chemira as of now. He's really impressed everyone with his pace, and someone like Shakib, who's out of form, prefers playing a spinner than a fast bowler. It's important Angelo Matthews looks to take wickets.
I think perhaps Angelo Matthews believes that there's something in for the spinners. Yes, you have a very good, valid point about Chemira, but it's important to realize that these 2 batsmen are also playing some sensible cricket. After 11, 62 for 3.
कांचीपुरम में कामयाबी भी रेशम से बुनी जा रही है। देश का कोना कोना बदल रहा है और हम गर्व के साथ इस बदलाव का हिस्सा बन रहे हैं। अब कोना कोना कोटक, कोटक महिंद्रा बैंक।
बायस कॉल करेंगे भैया सुब्रमण्यम शर्मा रैया, कॉल करेंगे उनसे मिलो, सामान बेचो पैसे गिनो, अब नो मोर देखते हैं, OLX में बेचते हैं।
Putting down some points, some dot points. Harith. It just seemed to me there that Sabbir looked like he was going to go down the ground then for a second. But now I think boys, it's Shakib who's got to do the damage here. I think his shot is really trying to hit the ball square, a nice hard sweep shot square. He was looking to hit it over the top then. It was well bowled in the end. That's the area he'll be looking to hit.
It will be very important for Sabbir to be there till the 15th to 16th over. This is the key to success for Sri Lanka. Spinners to concede less than 7 runs per over. And Sri Lanka wins 67 matches. When this happens, and Sri Lanka's strength has always been their spinners. Some quality spinners in the past.
Yeah, they get a lot of dot balls, don't you? They bowl a dot ball and they wheel around and bowl another quick one. And you've got to stop them, don't you, Ato? You really got to get the bowls to bowl to your tempo, the way you like to bat.
Yes, it's also important for the batsman to realize that even if you don't pick up boundaries, you can still rotate the strike. Keep taking those singles, keep applying the pressure, because singles will get you 6 runs in an over if you can manage to pick up a single each delivery. And while doing that, you can also be presented with opportunities where you can pick up a boundary in the same over. So that adds more value to the way that you start batting and thinking.
Oh, an absolute peach. He has this ability that looks like it's going to come straight on, and this gripped.
And that's a strength. Angles the ball in, forces Sabbir to play on the onside, and then grips and turns. He's a class bowler, Rangana Herat. Wouldn't mind a slip at the moment.
Sabbir's running the first one hard, but unfortunately his mate Shakib is not. So he can't put any pressure on the boundary riders. He's just changed his bat, so he's not happy with his bat. Sabbir. Now Shakib, he's the one that's got to do the damage against Shere. There's no doubt about it. He's got to go after them. Oh, that was one he could have hurt him through extra cover.
This is a much better wicket for batsmen compared to the previous matches in this Asia Cup. Probably the pass score will be around 150, 160. And for that to come, Sabbir has to be there till the 15th over. End of the over, 67 for 3.
The moment I saw you, I knew there's only a few like you, bright and beautiful, beautiful.
Bright and beautiful. Selfie expert. Oppo F1.
Oppo camera phone. स्टैंडर्ड दीवारें आपका इंप्रेशन फीका ना कर दें, इसीलिए नेरोलाइक इंप्रेशंस के एचडी कलर्स लगाइए और घर के साथ अपना भी इंप्रेशन बढ़ाइए।
आज स्पेशल डे है ना, कुछ स्पेशल लगा।
फॉग का सेंट
पेश है फॉग सेंट, स्पेशल मौकों के लिए खास। फॉग सेंट।
In the air, that's going, won't be enough. Oh, he's gone over the top. That's his 50.
He brings it up with a 6, but he must have just been thinking whether he would clear that fielder. Look at the crowd reaction. Yes, it is a 50, but he still has a lot of job in his hand. He needs to continue back till the very end. That's only when Bangladesh will be able to score somewhere in the range of 150 or even more.
He gets another one. That might go for 4 as well. That bat, there's nothing wrong with that bat. He's thrown the other one into the fire. This one's better.
A loose ball from Shayan Jayasuriya. The previous one, lucky, could have been easily caught by the fielder in the deep, but this one pierces the gap. A long off. And a set batsman like Sabbir will not miss that opportunity. Right from the start of this innings, he's looking very positive.
Oh, and that's a delightful cut-off. Oh, wow, can this boy play? Isn't he a delight to watch?
It's a gorgeous looking shot, beautifully played. And they're loving it, and why not? Just take a look at that shot. Oh, caressed it into the gap, picks up another boundary. It's a 6, 4 and a 4 for Sabbir Rahman.
Yeah, he's played some extraordinary shots right from the start. And that one, when you see the replay, didn't try to hit the ball hard, just timed the ball.
He picked the arm ball, I think. It was the little one-finger, little outswinger, and the rotation of the seam, and he hit through it, and that's the 6 there. The fieldsman on the boundary just didn't know where the rope was. Got himself in a bit of a pickle, and he bumped it over. Was that the turning point of the match just there? And they're looking for 2 here, but Shakib's got to run harder than that. Oh, they're coming back, and they do it. Good running. He forced him to run 2. And all of a sudden, the crowd have woken up here, and so is his teammates.
They're turning out to be really good over. Good cricket as well. Good, sensible cricket. 6, 4, 4, and then pushing for the second run.
Just pushed it over the top here, and they'll look again down the ground. See, there's a lot of pressure. There's fumbles. You just can't think that they're always going to pick the ball up cleanly now. You've got to run that first run hard. Bangladesh I think they're on top here. They've come back. This is 10 runs and over here. 156, 160. Yeah. Don't think I'd like to sit next to him when he's doing that to me, to be sure. Anyway. 17 runs from the over. It's 84 for 3.
सुनो ये वाली तस्वीर दिखाते हैं कितना क्यूट है ना
हे माँ फिर से गॉड
माँ
लगा के रखना डोली सजा के रखना लेने तुझे गोरी आएंगे तेरे सजना जब दिल से कुछ हो कहना बस बजना चाहिए गाना बस बजना चाहिए गाना
है ये जश्न विमल के 25 सालों के रिश्तों का और अभी तो ये सिर्फ शुरुआत है। विमल पान मसाला, दाने दाने में केसर का दम।
आज स्पेशल डे है ना कुछ स्पेशल लगा
फॉग का सेंट
पेश है फॉग सेंट स्पेशल मौकों के लिए खास फॉग
Has he left it a little bit too late is the question. He should have brought him on early on because the partnership already looking very good. 58 of 49. You wanted to break this partnership. Sabbir Rahman has played beautifully. 63 of 42. Look at the shots that he's played. Pure timing. Good looking shot. Good cricketing shots. And he's picked up the length very quickly as well.
I'm glad you told. Good cricketing shots. He didn't do anything flamboyant. Play to the merit of the ball. Oh! Shot of the match! And that's brutal power from Sabbir. No chance for the cover fielder. Oh, he's playing a gem of a knock for Bangladesh.
You ever wanted to see Viv Richards? He used to do this a fair bit, back it away, smashing it through the covers on one knee. Glorious cricket.
Yeah, that was the problem, having Shamira coming in so late into the attack. Sabbir Rahman well set, and what a welcome. Straight away, first one, hit brutally. And picking up a boundary straight away. T20 International is his third 50. He's got a 50 against Pakistan.
Smart bowling, intelligent, took the pace off it. They're the things that batsmen got to understand. What are their slower balls? So here he is here. He's got his highest score.
Yeah. The slow one. Good reply from Shamira. And he's going to go for the big shots. There's no doubt about it.
Only one. See, they're the little things the batsmen got to understand. What's the slow ball? What's their change-up deliveries? They've got to make sure in the back of the heads. They said, okay, you might bounce me, you can bowl good pace, but what's his slow ball? And now the chance of winning now. Well, it's gone up a little bit here. Mind you, I'd like to be in Bangladesh's shoes here right now.
Yeah, with 7 wickets in hand, you would expect them to score 150, maybe 160. Even more. You have to say, wait and see how this man on screen bats as Shakib Al Hasan.
Magnificent shot down to third man, and the ground is lighting up like a Christmas tree. Right, it's an amazing effect. I've never seen this at a cricket ground. They've all got their lights on their phones. Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, very good side, and also the kind of support this Bangladeshis always enjoy. Irrespective of whether they win or lose, the amount of well-wishes they have, especially when they play at home, it's fantastic to see.
Will he go to a slow ball? He does again. Smart cricket from this youngster.
Not smart from Sabbir Rahman. I know that he has batted so well. Everyone knows that he can pick up a boundary, likes to play big shots, but he's missed out on a couple of occasions in this over. 2 dot deliveries. Convert the dots into singles. It's important. He picked up a boundary in the very first delivery of this over. Really cannot miss out and give a dot delivery at this stage of the game. Not taking any credit away from the bowler. I think he's bowled well.
Well, he has, considering he got smashed for 4 the first ball, so he's pegged this over back. I think quite a smart, intelligent over. He's got to finish it off here now. Oh, what was he doing there? I have no clue. End of the over. It's 90 for 3.
हेलो, अपनी दुकान हटाएगा? डूड, मेरा 3G रिचार्ज करना यार।
हमारा ना यही प्रॉब्लम है, अपना काम अपने आप कोई नहीं करता।
आइडिया, माय आइडिया ऐप, अपने ऐप, माय आइडिया ऐप। व्हाट एन आइडिया। इंडिया, अब अपना काम करो अपने आप। अभी डाउनलोड कीजिए माय आइडिया ऐप और पाइए 1 GB तक मोबाइल इंटरनेट।
है ये जश्न विमल के 25 सालों के रिश्तों का, और अभी तो ये सिर्फ शुरुआत है। विमल पान मसाला, दाने दाने में केसर का दम।
Rangata Herith comes on. Oh, and he hits it down the ground. He looked to come back for 2. Good fielding again. Now, expect some fireworks right now.
The good thing Shakib is doing is giving strike to Sabbir. In the last over we saw against Chemira, he was playing a lot of extravagant shots. Play your normal game. This over, you should look to play with the spin. Don't try away or against the spin.
Yeah, I like this field. They're trying to close off his reverse sweep that he does there and look to close off over extra cover. And again, Herith is so smart. He's bowling so full, the batsman can't get underneath the ball to hit it for 6. He's a professional at work here. Herith, he knows what they're up to.
Yeah, it's a good contest between the batter and the ball. Batsman looking to pick up boundaries, and the bowler Herith making sure that he doesn't give any.
Well, I think he's got to pull out the sweep shot. I really do think he's got to try and hit it at mid-wicket over square leg. That's his go-to area. Get across the stumps. Oh, hit it down there. Very good piece of work down there, it must be said, by the fielding. Where do you think he's going to go, VVS? Is he going to go downtown, or is he going to do something over extra cover?
I think he wants to play down the ground. There's a big gap between long off and long on. And that's where he should target, because Herith is looking to fire in the block hole. Brilliant bowling from Herith. Not giving anything to the batsman. Making use of all his experience.
Can he finish it off now? 3 runs off the over. See how full he's getting the ball. Down the ground. It might go for 4. He's got a good piece of it. It is. Is he putting on a show tonight? End of the over. It's 97 for 3.
जब जिंदगी में एक दिन सारे रूल्स तोड़ने को मिल जाए, तभी स्माइल बनती है। अब नया गुड डे है ज्यादा टेस्टी और इसमें कई स्माइल्स दिखते हैं। नया ब्रिटानिया गुड डे, हर कुकी में कई स्माइल्स।
This is what guys do to try to get every hair. This is what we do. New Gillette with FlexBall technology makes maximum contact and gets virtually every hair. Gillette.
है ये जश्न विमल के 25 सालों के रिश्तों का, और अभी तो ये सिर्फ शुरुआत है। विमल पान मसाला, दाने दाने में केसर का दम।
I feel special now. I feel special now. I feel special now.
Fog scent. Feel special. Be special.
Ten and over 147. The quickest bowler, Dushman Chamira. While Shakib gets into the act, but currently his act is restricted to taking singles.
It just seems that if Sri Lanka gets Sabbir's wicket, this Bangladesh innings is not going to go anywhere. But 10 and over, which is realistic, the platform is set, would be tough for the Sri Lankans.
It's a lovely word that, isn't it, Hedos? If It lends itself to so many arguments, scenarios, possibilities. If that happens, he's made 73 from 50.
Well, if he bats another 3 overs here, they'll be well and truly all over that total. And I agree. I think it's that 140, 150 mark here will be really difficult to get tonight.
Now, has to be a front foot no ball, but that'll be a free hit for Shakib. I remember he was taken off in the last game for bowling 2 waist high full tosses. This one was probably a front foot ball.
This might be just what he needs as well, Shakib, just to get his momentum going. He's been really battling. 27 balls for his 21. He's well over.
That's a shocker. A huge no ball, and at this stage will come back to hurt you. You're looking to drag the game back in your favor.
He didn't bowl till the 14th over, so I just wonder if the plan is that he's being groomed to be the death bowler. He bowls 14, 16, 18 and 20.
Superb, simply brilliant. The execution of that wide Yorker.
Says something about the development of our game, that a ball that cannot get a wicket we now call superb, but that's how it is. It was a superb ball, but it's a ball that can never get a wicket.
It's also really good pace as well. 144. That's solid pace to get. Trying to get anything underneath it, it's almost impossible.
Varying your pace is the key. Taking the pace off the ball is where Bangladesh struggled in the middle overs. You mentioned Shamira coming into the attack late. I have no problem with it because I see this pitch as a different pitch. The more pace on offer, the easier to score your runs. Shehan Jayasuriya went for many just a while ago. Bowled at 100 plus. Pull shot is a strong shot for Sabbir, and he has used that well. It doesn't have to be all that short. He's quick to pick up length.
It is almost a sort of long on to square leg game increasingly, isn't it?
Well, he certainly hasn't been limited anywhere around the ground whatsoever. I think the thing that's most impressed me is just his ability to be able to also play the big shot, but then lay off and play the smart shot. That shows a lot of experience and a good cricket brain. And I think, you know, we all talk about and get excited about the massive sixes and fours, but you've also got to be a smart cricketer. And these have been conditions over the last week that have actually proved time and time again that you have to take responsibility and look to score runs in a little unorthodox way to what you'd normally approach.
It's an easier call of the wide. There is a tram line as a guide.
Feel for the youngster. He saw Sabbir coming across, went wide.
Did you ever feel for a youngster when you were playing cricket, Heros?
Well, you were young, I feel for you. Yeah, I did. Oh, look, it's a hard game, isn't it, cricket? It takes you a long time to develop and it's difficult. You get a bit of a run of out.
I think it's got enough to go the distance. We talked about the strong zone a little while ago, the pull shot. It was short enough for him to play it, and he's so well set, is Sabbir. He's got into the 80s.
And he's also picked the slow ball. You knew it was 6 the moment it hit the bat. Oh, he's having a ball. He's on to 80. He's doing it on his own.
Listen to that pop. It's as clear as a bell, isn't it? Like a church bell ringing on a Sunday, that dong. Beautiful.
Now this time there's a fielder there. And this could be the end of the innings that's defined the Bangladeshi effort today. He's made 80 out of 108. If ever you needed numbers to tell a story, he's made 80 out of 54. And it's fair to say he's really been the only one out there with a bat in hand for Bangladesh today. Sabbir gone for 80, it's 108 for 4.
ये है गुप्ता परिवार,
इन्हें साथ लाने में अंताक्षरी का कम और एसी का रोल ज्यादा है। सिर्फ एक ही एसी चलाएंगे, बिजली बचाएंगे।
उससे प्यार बढ़ता है।
बस गाओ बहू, तुम गाओ। गाओ ना। बाबूजी जरा धीरे चलो, बिजली खड़ी यहाँ बिजली खड़ी, नैनों में है चिंगारियाँ, गोरा बदन शोलों
गुप्ता जी, पूरे घर में एक ही एसी चलाना नॉट अ वाइज डिसीजन।
रसे गाइए।
पेश है नया वोल्टास ऑल स्टार एसी। इसका स्टेडी कूल कंप्रेसर आम एसी की तरह बार बार कट ऑफ नहीं होता और कम लोड में देता है ज्यादा सेविंग्स। अब एक के खर्चे में 2 एसी चलाइए।
कॉल करेंगे भैया सुब्रमण्यम शर्मा नैया, कॉल करेंगे उनसे मिलो, सामान बेचो पैसे किलो। अब नो मोर देखते हैं, OLX पे बेचते हैं।
This is what guys do to try to get every hair. This is what we do. New Gillette with FlexBall technology makes maximum contact and gets virtually every hair. Gillette.
Mahmudullah made the difference the other night. In the Bangladesh Premier League, 279 runs, 9 balls a boundary. Did more. Is capable of doing better than that. Average here 29 though. But surely now Shakib straight 29 balls. If you want to get a 150, Shakib's got to play the role that Sabbir was playing.
Skulasek into the attack, change of ends around the wicket. This role Sri Lanka trust him with. It's not with the new ball anymore.
Well, he picks up a boundary as well. It's a slow ball. He picks it up easily. From round the wicket to the left-hander in the hitting zone.
It's a really good presence of mind. Easily out of the back of the hand. That's the trouble with that back of the hand delivery. It is quite easy to spot. You get yourself in a position where you have quite a lot of time to play it. Even though that's premeditated, he really stayed down on it, hit through the line of it. Really good shot.
He probably was not struggling out there, Shakib. Sabbir's just been dismissed. Look at what Shakib can do. He's picking the boundary, so maybe he was just playing second fiddle to Sabbir. But big one for the Sri Lankans. A wonderful knock coming to an end.
Well, I guess if someone is playing as well as what Sabbir was, yeah, and I used to get this a lot with Gilly as well. Like when he was just on fire, he used to just go, shut the gate, I'll just poke around and get a couple of ones. I'll ignore the boos from the crowd. But sometimes you have to play that sort of type of innings.
But in T20 cricket, that type of innings is a run a ball, not 20 off 30.
What happened if you were on fire?
Didn't really happen, I don't think.
Real thug he was, walking at all the bowlers.
Told it today on Twitter that these two are going to be going at each other. I'll just step back a little bit.
Well, you are the meat between the sandwich here. This is exactly where we wanted you.
I'll tell you what, Hedos. I'll tell you what, Hedos. With you on one side, Russell on the other. Russell on the other. It's not a sandwich. It's just a big block on 2 small pieces of cheese.
And what makes you think that we're at each other? We're after you, really.
No, you just were.
Yeah, he called it wrong, didn't he? He thought he was going to have an alliance, see, but we were too quick for that, Harsha.
You know, you sometimes get those sandwiches where they've got a big bun on top and a tiny little thing at the bottom. That was the sandwich you and Russell would create. It's 115 for 4, though.
Now, listen, don't get me started on food, OK? It's about the cricket tonight.
Saw the towel out there, so first signs of dew.
It's been around right through. Oh, it's a brilliant shot. Tell you what, I think it's adjusted at the very last minute to a fuller ball. It's a good player, Mahmudullah.
It's a really, really good shot. Lovely use of the hands. Picks up the length. It's all into the stumps, but a good shot.
Again, awareness. Square leg. just by the umpire. No one behind him. Just drop kicks it. But poor length from Kulasekara though. We are in the death overs. You bowl that length and you're looking to go big. Any batsman would love it.
Well, what does it mean? Fine legs inside the circle now. They send out a man down on the boundary, deep backward square. They've got deep mid-wicket long on, long off and deep cover, the 5 outside.
More slower balls. Try and stay as full as possible.
I guess the other thing is that I know it's a big call, but sometimes on this kind of wicket that is a little bit grippy, a good length ball can be as hard to play also, especially to a new batsman.
York, of course, is good everywhere. 119 for 4 with 3 left.
आपका बेटा कैसी कैसी कहानियां बना रहा है? जरा डैडी को पढ़ के सुनाओ तो।
A day out with my dad. We went driving in a car and climbed the biggest hill. And then we were driving upside down. And then we drove to a beautiful lake. And a huge sea monster smiled at me. And then we climbed the tallest mountain in the world.
Great story, son.
Our grip, your stories. See it, SUV tires.
है ये जश्न विमल के 25 सालों के रिश्तों का, और अभी तो ये सिर्फ शुरुआत है. विमल पान मसाला, दाने दाने में केसर का दम.
Took the pace off it. You look at the Hirath in particular, I think has had a good night out, just able to take the pace off. Chamira coming in, who's been expensive in one of his overs.
I guess the problem is the wickets column. You'd have ideally liked Hirath to break that partnership between Shakib and Sabbir.
Oh, he hit that well. Hit that really crisply covered. Was interested briefly, Shehan Jayasuriya. But again, he started off with a boundary.
Sitting deep in the crease. And Shehan Jayasuriya was never catching that unless it was hit right into the breadbasket. It was hit so hard.
What I'm interested in seeing is there have been a lot of shots front of the wicket. Normally you get all the exotic shots in T20. You get the dill scoops, the reverse sweeps, the paddle shots. We've virtually seen nothing in this Asia Cup. Now keeper should take that. Keeper should take that easily. That's the pace.
Chamira again. Just keeps impressing me all the time. Each time I see him, there's more to like about him. Doesn't hold back. Shakib for 32, 123 for 5.
चल मिलजुल कर उंगली पकड़ कर ढूंढे तेरा आशिया दुनिया की छतरी तले एक अपनी छत ढूंढे ढूंढे तेरा आशिया.
सही का ढूंढना होता है आसान जब हर कदम आपके साथ हो. magicbricks.com प्रॉपर्टी सही मिलेगी यहीं.
और गाइस क्या चल रहा है?
अंकल फॉग चल रहा है.
सोचिए मत, क्योंकि बिना गैस वाला फॉग ही है इंडिया का नंबर 1 परफ्यूम बॉडी स्प्रे.
पता नहीं क्या चल रहा है यार.
क्यों? फॉग चल रहा है.
है ये जश्न विमल के 25 सालों के रिश्तों का, और अभी तो ये सिर्फ शुरुआत है. विमल पान मसाला, दाने दाने में केसर का दम.
He's got the reputation of being a cheeky cricketer. Certainly he fits the mold of the wicketkeeper. He likes to appeal. He's always up and around. But we'll have to wait and see if he can be cheeky just when Bangladesh need him to be. Previous game outplaying an exotic shot first ball.
What is it about the keepers? They're all cheeky. I'm sure when they come out of their mother, they look up at the doctor and give it the, hey, you, what are you? Just start talking to anyone they can. I reckon that's a sign, mate. Get the gloves on him early.
It's not only the quick one that he's after. When he mixes it up, it's a lot more effective, and that he's done well. I also know cheeky players who feel it at gully.
Did you, Russell? Hados did. I don't know. There's more slow balls than fast.
It's that type of pitch. Got to take the pace off. And those under the helmet, they are very cheeky.
You know, I've heard many adjectives assigned to Haydos. I've never heard cheeky before. I mean, I've heard in your face, I've heard belligerent, I've heard powerful.
Well, mellow is what I like to say now. Mellow.
Yes, mellow. And your nose just grew longer, Haydos. 124 for 5 now. If they can restrict Bangladesh to under 150. Because Sri Lanka don't like chasing more than that. They lose 67%, 2/3 of their games. That's a quicker one.
Well, that's his key, isn't he? Just changing every ball up. Coming wide of the crease. Slower ball, good quick bouncer to get the wicket. It's very, very smart bowling though.
So Sabbir Rahman has just played his first ball. Now his second.
Again, just looking at the bigger picture, Thisara Perera has bowled only the 1 over. I think he's such a crucial player. A seeming all-rounder to be in the team to balance it.
There it is, we're asking for the shot. Just as well, he doesn't hit it too well. Goes on the bounce. So 6 came of that over and a wicket. It's 125 for 5 with 2 to play.
ये मॉल नहीं है मार्केट है ये गुड फॉर द पॉकेट है 100 रुपए में लॉकेट है और सूट है और जॉर्जेट है 500 की एक नोट में 600 डीओ सो जैकेट है मॉल नहीं है मार्केट है ये गुड फॉर द पॉकेट है
शॉपक्लूज की कॉन्फिडेंस मार्केट के दाम डिंग से लेके टोंग डिंग से लेके डोंग सब कुछ ऑन shopclues.com.
I feel special now. I feel special now. Feel special now.
Fog Scent. Feel special. Be special.
है ये जश्न विमल के 25 सालों के रिश्तों का और अभी तो ये सिर्फ शुरुआत है। विमल पान मसाला, दाने दाने में केसर का दम।
Offs coming in. Square legs coming in as well. Now he's just going long leg. Man inside the circle going squarer. It's interesting that he doesn't have anyone down the wicket protection on the boundary. He's just got a very square cover. He's got a third man as well. So Nurul Hassan puts Mahmudullah back in strike. 5 wickets gone for Bangladesh. First one was only second ball. This was Mohammad Mithun. Wasn't a very happy phase that for Bangladesh. Then without scoring as well, Sharkar to Kulasekara. It's a poor shot. And then this run out. All run outs look ugly. Except, of course, if there's a genuine second, there's a moment of brilliance in the field, but often it's because yes and no. Different opinions on the single between the two batsmen. Oh, he's got hold of that all right. I think they're picking the slow one really well here.
Well, at a stage when you're just looking to go through the line, powerfully throw your hands at anything, the slower ball that's a little misdirected is punished. Mahmudullah takes absolutely no time whatsoever to climb into that.
So how many can they get here? 130. So often what you do in the last 10 or 12 balls determines the mood in the dugout. Then this was Shabir, who played a lovely innings. And then Shakib done a little bit by the extra pace of Chamira.
Yeah, it was really impressive, wasn't he, Sabbir, tonight? From pretty much from the word go, he was hitting boundaries at will. Explosive power mixed with just finesse through the innings. Really, really quality stuff that we saw, and it's given him a good benchmark. I think if they can get, 15 runs here. They're right in the game tonight, Bangladesh. It's going to be difficult to score in the second innings.
You can tell the fielding side is a bit concerned when the overs take longer to bowl and there's a change in the field after every ball. Now there's two people square on the offside, so nobody inside the circle on the on. Long on, deep mid-wicket, long leg. Oh, probably went out of his hands. No, that's sloppy. The second is achieved there. Oh, it's always good fun at the end when the adrenaline starts to surge.
The trouble is that Kulasekara couldn't really get back to the stumps in time. So he's left them wide open, or didn't get back to the stumps in time, one or the other. It's very important that you get back into that position so that your fielder isn't going to be so far off the money that he's going to miss the stumps by that far. So it's really important that bowler gets back into that mark.
Fielder set on the offside, but long off is in. So that shot was on. But it went so far, eventually it didn't matter if there were 25 inside. So he's providing the finishing kick again. Here is Mahmudullah.
Well, he's been a bit of a master of this. Scored 15 off UAE right at the death. And this is a time when you need someone to come in and do exactly this. Powerful stroke. Stays down on the ball. And as you say, Harsha, that's cleared that boundary by 15-20 metres.
It's not a happy day for Kulasekara today. 1 for 43. He's got 2 balls left. Now it's just short of the fielder. Stay with a single though. But they've got 15 from it. 14 from it so far. Bangladesh wins 60% of their matches. They're defending 150. That's 11 away from 7 balls. They should get that. Just wonder if teams can play like that, saying, okay, we need 152 to win here. Even if you're batting first, put a number up there and say, that's what we need to win, and let's head there. Now Nurul Hasan, 2 from 3. Whatever you do, don't take a single and keep strike. 14 came out of that Kulasekara over, 139 for 5.
Galaxy A, the new flaunt. Magnificent metal body. Stunning glass back. Galaxy A 2016 edition.
This is what guys do to try to get every hair. This is what we do. New Gillette with FlexBall technology makes maximum contact and gets virtually every hair. Gillette.
है ये जश्न विमल के 25 सालों के रिश्तों का, और अभी तो ये सिर्फ शुरुआत है। विमल पान मसाला, दाने दाने में केसर का दम।
First thing right for Bangladesh is they've got Mahmudullah in strike to this last over. Now there's going to be a run out. No, he misses. They only get one. Mahmudullah's off strike. Just wonder, though, sometimes you're just better off playing a dot ball and keeping your better player in.
Well, he had a go. You can't blame the bowlers. He's got stumps wide open. Would have been out by the entire length of the wicket.
I think he could have run and he could have just run with the ball in hand.
He probably could have in the end, because there was that mix-up. It looks like they were both going to go. Interesting tactic from Sri Lanka, having Chamira bowl the last 4 overs out here.
You know, I don't think that might be such a bad result, that overthrow, because it puts Nurul Hasan in strike. If he can sneak a dot ball in here. Well, he'll take the wicket, but they cross over. Angelo Matthews completes the catch, but at this stage it doesn't really matter. They've crossed over, put Mahmudullah back in strike. But don't let Chamira there. There's one more wicket against his name. But Nurul Hasan's gone for 2 from 5. And with 4 balls left, Bangladesh are now 140 for 6.
ये मॉल नहीं है, मार्केट है, ये गुड फॉर द पॉकेट है।
क्लूज की कॉन्फिडेंस, मार्केट के दाम, डिंग से लेके टोंग, डिंग से लेके डोंग, सब कुछ on shopclues.com।
हाँ राजू भाई, क्या चल रहा है?
फॉक चल।
Can they get 10 here from 4? Can they get 9 from 4? Because that's a freebie.
Yeah, that'll help. I think 150 is the total tonight. They really need to push hard these last 4 deliveries. Tall action, tries to, as you say, flick it over mid-wicket, leading edge. Sort of held on the wicket a little bit tonight, I think, all night, Harsha.
Tell you what, they've got a really good attack, Bangladesh, better than I've seen it most times. So the 4 seamers all different. They've got pace there as well. Now, can Mashrafi come back for 2? No, he's got old knees. I don't think even with fresh ones there was 2 in that.
That's a bit harsh, I reckon. Harsh from Harsha. No, it was never 2. He was straight to his man, unfortunately. They would have liked it, though, wouldn't they? Would have liked to get him back on strike, but... Well, the old boy, he's the captain of the side. He's got to come out here, 3 balls remaining, with something special. Even if it's just 1, really.
Well, he can donk. Mid wickets come in, really, so that might be a spot. I think they'll stay with 1. Mashrafi is coming back for the second. They'll keep Mahmudullah off strike again. Really, they want him out there hitting the big 6s. They've got 5 of this over, but only 2 balls left. And I guess it's natural. You want to sneak every run in. So Mashrafi has come charging back for a second. Bangladesh still 45% chance of winning here. Tell you what, I think they've got a good attack.
I reckon they got a big hope. Tonight they've got a huge crowd. I think they've just got enough runs, so it's going to be tight. Angelo Matthew, he knows it. Those runs, they can mean the difference at the end between winning and losing.
What do we have here now? Swing and a miss, they'll take the single. And that's good cricket, because Mahmudullah was up and running straight away. The fielder was back, didn't take the gloves off the keeper. So at least he gets to play the last and a free hit. A 6 or a 4 would come in very handy here. He's in by a yard.
Look at Murtaza here as well. He looks like he's run straight out of the ice bath. He's stiff and sore.
I asked him at the presentation the other day and he said, I am at the end of my career. I said, no, you're bowling all right. But he's had a lot of surgeries as well. Never easy. Here's the last ball coming up. Chamira. Mahmudullah. Run, Mahmudullah, run. Can you come back with 3? Mashrafi saying, let's go for the 3rd. It's at his end. Has he made it? Could well come down to this single. Anil Chaudhary says he wants to take a closer look. Mahmudullah didn't think there was a 3rd, but Mashrafi said, come on, there's nothing to lose.
Oh, it's a great sign, isn't it? The skipper pushing for everything that he can out of an innings. Is it going to be enough? No, I don't think so. He's going to have to go.
Well, you want to see the bails coming off. I think that's what the umpire wants to see. He's a good 1.5 inches, 2 inches short. But the intent was excellent from Mashrafi Murtaza. Sometimes it can come down to that 1 run. So they get 2 of the last ball. And Bangladesh finished 147 for 7, a far distance away from where they thought they would be when they lost their 3rd wicket for 26. He's played a decent hand here, Mahmudullah, 23 from 12. But the star was Sabbir Rahman, and Sri Lanka will go in with mixed feelings about this 147 for 7.
Oh, Percy.
Well, I think he just didn't have enough. The body was thrust back. Mashrafi said, I'll go for the 3rd. And it's pretty good work by Chandima. A couple of ducks early on and a 4, then Sabbir stabilized the innings, 80 from 54. Support from Shakib and Mahmudullah with the finishing kick, taking them to 147 for 7. used Chamira in the last 4 overs, did Sri Lanka. And he's finished with 3 for 3. Shehan Jayasuriya, none for 21. Let's go down to Russell Arnold. He's got Shakib Al Hasan with him.
Shakib, different pitch today. How's it playing? I thought the ball was coming onto the bat nicely. Given the way the start we got, we're happy the total we made. But obviously, I thought 160 would have been a very good total on this track.
When you walked in, you were under pressure. What were you thinking?
Well, I knew that I needed to bet the overs, and in the end, last 4-5 overs, we will see where we are, and then we'll take it from there.
Well, Sabbir showed there are no terrors in the pitch.
No. He played terrifically. I thought one of his best innings. The way he played, he took the bowler on, and that helped us getting this total. So all credit goes to him, the way he batted. Now we need to bowl well and field well.
Bowl well and feel well, but what's special that you need to do? Do you think you have enough as well?
Well, as I said, I think it's just a par score, but I think ball will grip a bit, so his spinner has a big role to play. That's what I feel. Obviously, the start is very important. If we get some early wickets like when we are batting, we had. So if we get those early wickets, we'll have a very good chance.
Cheers, Shakib. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
We got some time in between as well, but fair of him to admit that it's only a par score. 147 he thinks, so Sri Lanka need to get 148 at 7.4 runs an over. I think they might just have a fight on their hands. Micromax Asia Cup T20. This is Sri Lanka, but he's played shots all around.
Actually, it's a terrific shot under the circumstances, under pressure. He's played some good-looking cricketing shots. Off the back foot, very keen to play deep in the crease, and once the ball was fuller, he was keen to drive, not afraid to pull. He picked up 10 boundaries and 3 sixes as well. Outstanding knock.
The good thing about it is he got the promotion from being a good lower order batsman who hit the ball cleanly. And he's taken full benefit of it, and you can see he's got shots everywhere. He's not a sort of one half of the pitch player. Does like the hike over mid-wicket, and you can see he's got about 60-63% of his runs in that area. But every time he's got a bit of width, he drove very crisply. There's a lovely cut through the offside as well, and it's overs. Herat at 6 and over, and Dilshan 5, but there wasn't a lot in there. And this was just the second ball, Mithun LBW. After he'd been beaten by one that left him. Then Kulasekara is a shot to be very disappointed by Sarkar. Then this run out of Mustafizur Rahman. Only he thought there was a single, and he didn't thereafter. And Sabbir. It's a wonderful little partnership, and he found Shehan Jayasuriya in the deep. Shakib was done in by the extra pace, I thought, of Chamira. Hard for 32 from 34. Then towards the end, Nur Al Hasan 2 from 5, done by the slow ball from Chamira, and there's a wicket right at the end as well. And Mustafizur Murtuza, all credit to him. He's getting on in years as Mustafizur Murtuza, but he decided to back himself and charge down for the third, and was a couple of inches short. So Sri Lanka now need 148 against a good Bangladesh attack. They need to start well. 7.5 runs and over almost. We'll wait and see how it goes.
Shakib Al Hasan just said that he felt they were a few runs short. This pitch is a different pitch. The games before, teams were scoring 130, 140 and still staying competitive. But the conditions have changed, and you'd expect that as this tournament goes on. Varying your pace is going to be crucial. And I'd feel the first 6 overs, because I think that'll be the best time to bat when the ball comes onto the bat.
Yeah, but they have bowled well as we see the openers coming in, Dilshan. And it's going to be important to see how well they can bowl, especially with the white new ball. There are 4 seamers in the team. Tashkeen Ahmed, Mustafizur Rahman. We saw him, what he can do with the ball. And there is others. Alamin Hussain, who's picked up wicket in the very first over in the 2 games that he has played. And then there is Mashrafi Murtaza, that got a spin department. So it can turn out to be a challenging total. As I welcome Ramesh Raja in the com box.
Thanks, Arthur. Thanks, Russell. Well, you know, Bangladesh has earned a lot of respect. And the teams now fear them. And they're respectful of the talent. And I think that's the other sort of a burden in the mind that the Sri Lankans will carry with them at the crease. They're no more the pushovers. And they play their cricket with a nice, fearless approach. And, well, he's always been different, but this is seriously different.
You're not talking numbers.
No, I'm talking about the hairdo.
Well, he spent a lot of time in getting that in order, and the Sri Lankans would wish he'd spend that amount of time out there in the middle. If he can do that, there'd be a long way to getting over the line in this game. But he's crucial. Chandimal, 35.3 average. I think these numbers will get better from this man.
Now may I?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Required rate is 7.4 knot. Chandimal is on strike. This will be a very interesting run chase. Starts out well, nice angle into the stumps, and Tashkeen is clearly a wicket-taking option for Bangladesh.
He's quick, he's aggressive, and the message given to him is that we need you to go and pick up wickets. Doesn't really matter whether you go a few runs, but if you can manage to pick up wickets, that would certainly dent the hopes of Sri Lanka. That's exactly what he would like to do. He racks up some good pace as well, don't forget that. Starts with 142 Ks. 2 slip in plays. So it's an attacking field, and I like it.
Edge and Grust. Dropped. Well, the field set almost worked. It was absolutely according to the plan here. He saw that edge, saw it coming, and then lost it. Lost control over it.
Hard hands from the batsman and also the fielder. You see batsmen all the time when they're new at the crease, till you get that first run, till you feel one in the middle of the bat, you're always struggling, and would have been a similar start. Bangladesh lost a wicket in the second ball of their innings.
Oh, that's such a good delivery, because his natural angle is the in-swinging angle, and when the ball stays the course, it doesn't come back. Then it becomes even a difficult angle really to comprehend and get over. Yeah, that ball straightening off the surface.
Also, the batsman stuck on his crease, not going forward or back. He feels sorry for Tashkeen Ahmed. He actually had 2 catches dropped early on, and the fielder on both occasions was Somo Shawkar in that match against UAE.
That's not a great shot after you've been dropped. But that's the nature of the beast. T20 cricket doesn't permit you to play dots. It's about hitting the ball hard. He's gone with the hard hands off the back foot. Didn't really look at the ball. It just was looking at the angle, and then just couldn't get it in his palms.
Hard hands from Sakar as well in the slips. You mentioned the nature of the game, and I think that's the nature of Chandimal as well. It's about going after the bowlers for him. A little bit of width, just throwing his hands at it.
Such a good over, impressive start. He's hitting the stumps from all angles. Straightening couple off the surface, and Bangladesh needed this start, except that the catch was dropped. Other than that, I mean, he's just been on top of his game.
Yeah, you can see the body language from the bowler and the fielder. They know that how important it is. They've not done well in the past, especially in this format. Look at the speed, 142, 140 there, 141, 139. So it's important that they fight hard and fight till the very end and get this total to be defended. And that's going to be the key.
Slices it. Runs it into the fence. The boot did the job almost. Last ball being hit for a 4. Sri Lanka 4 without a wicket.
चल मिलजुल कर उंगली पकड़ कर ढूंढे तेरा आशिया दुनिया की छतरी तले एक अपनी छत ढूंढे तेरा आशिया
सही का ढूंढना होता है आसान जब हर कदम आपके साथ हो magicbricks.com प्रॉपर्टी सही मिलेगी यहीं.
This is what guys do to try to get every hair. This is what we do. New Gillette with FlexBall technology makes maximum contact and gets virtually every hair. Gillette.
है ये जश्न विमल के 25 सालों के रिश्तों का और अभी तो ये सिर्फ शुरुआत है. विमल पान मसाला दाने दाने में केसर का दम.
In terms that it's a good number of matches, 16 but 24 wickets. 3 for 20 is best. Tilakratne Dilshan has got the strike. This was the last ball of the last over. Sliced it past the slip cordon. Then the fielder in the deep had to run extremely hard. Stopped it as his left foot and then booted that ball into the fence with his right.
Interesting feel for Al-Amin. Fine leg, deep square leg. The deep square leg is slightly in front of square and then there's a fielder by the umpire as well. No third man. He'll be looking to bowl tight at the body, bring it back into Dilshan.
Yeah, he gets the ball to come back into the right hand. That's one of the reasons why the third man is inside the circle. And also he has a slip in place because of an extra bounce that he usually gets, especially in the first couple of overs. He's picked up a wicket in the very first over in the last 2 matches. Knocked over Shakib Al Hasan in the first over against India, and then Mohammad Kaleem was the other one from UAE.
Whacks it for a run. Always looking for a bit of action, Tilakratne Dilshan.
He needs to step up, Tilakratne Dilshan. Yes, he's been brilliant for Sri Lanka in the past, but it's also about the present. Since 2014, the average 19 and the strike rate 113. Usually in T20 cricket, a combination of that is what you look at. Before 2013, it's around 150. Now it's down to 126. Yes, he's useful, but not up to mark.
Well, he usually takes first strike. That's not happened here. Maybe it's just an indicator that he's not seeing the ball well enough as he used to a couple of years back.
Good running. Use those paces on the leg side. It's all about keeping the scoreboard moving while you're playing yourself in. As a batsman, yes, give yourself a chance. This is good awareness.
Yeah, especially from Dilshan, because Chandimal was out of his tracks a little bit slow, but he realized that once he took the first run, he knew the second run was available. It's good running, really good running.
Third man just pushed back and the ball goes straight at that fielder. Fine leg is up in the ring, so Bangladesh just a little bit confused early on. I think he's got to be given a proper regular feel. He's just bowling his first over. It's not the end of the innings or nearing the end of the innings. You've got to look for wickets. Now this is putting pressure on him. Once again, the third man is in the ring.
Batting to come for Sri Lanka, Sirivardhana, Matthews, Jayasuriya, but you wouldn't see them in that order. If Sri Lanka off to a good start, then the likes of Sirivardhana will come up the order. And ideally the Sri Lankans would like to use a floating batting order. Bangladesh have good left arm spinners. Take them on, try and take them out of the game. So it's more a flexible plan that the Sri Lankans are going in with.
Yeah, we see a flexible floating bowling order, but does it work for a batting side to have one in place? Edge, and once again it's a miss. It's a toughie. Just one slip in place. Mahmudullah, the fielder, and almost got that one with a big lengthy dive away to its right. 9 without a wicket.
ये मॉल नहीं है मार्केट है ये गुड फॉर द पॉकेट है 3000 का स्मार्टफोन और 100 रुपए का चार्जर है टिक 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 क्लॉक है और ट्रिम 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 ट्रिमर है मॉल नहीं है मार्केट है ये गुड फॉर द पॉकेट है
शॉप क्लूज की कॉन्फिडेंस मार्केट के दाम डिंग से लेके टोंग डिंग से लेके डोंग सब कुछ on shopclues.com।
है ये जश्न विमल के 25 सालों के रिश्तों का, और अभी तो ये सिर्फ शुरुआत है। विमल पान मसाला, दाने दाने में केसर का दम।
Well, we had a difficult one.
Oh, that's clubbed. That is a serious log. Cleared his front leg and whacked it.
Surprise Tuskin. Dilshan trying to make a statement. I think that's a good shot. He's picked it up from outside off stump, knowing exactly where he wanted to hit it.
He allowed him to free his arms and knew exactly where he wanted to play, stand and deliver.
Changing the field straight away. Square leg goes out, fine legs out, so third man's in the circle. That's what a shot like that can do.
Good delivery and well played. In fact, it was a tough ball to negotiate, and how well he played that one, exposing the stumps, yet got it away towards the offside. Now you've got to feel better. You've got to win matches through fielding. I mean, and there's great example to follow. India has been outstanding in the field. That was the first drop, and the second one a toughie. Difficult one this for Mahmudullah, but he got there with his big dive.
Yeah, you kind of feel sorry for the bowlers because they're the one who have created the chances. That's exactly what Bangladesh wanted to do. They created the chances, but it was the fielders in the slip corner, letting them down.
No, as the initial call was for no. Well, they somehow make it for that single. It's a thumbs up from Chandimal, but he was struggling midway through.
Brilliant call though. With the shot he took off, fielder had a lot to do, and if you don't hesitate, I believe you'll make it home most of the time. Well judged run, trusting Dilshan, who responded.
Yeah, Tashkin has bowled well, really bowled well, but he's been certainly very unlucky in the last couple of games, even in this game. Wide, put away. Thank you very much. That is a loose delivery. And Dilshan has put it away handsomely.
It was all started at the beginning of the over. That first ball that Dilshan took his chance. He's brought about all the variations. He's got all the fielders running around, changing field, and he's changed the game into his zone. You don't have to go after every ball. It's just one piece of intent, one shot that sends the message and changes the game.
Let's see how Bangladesh respond to this bit of an onslaught from Dilshan on 11 now from 7. Straight away runs a single. It's a tight single, but taken quite comfortably.
It's a kind of a pitch where the batsmen will back themselves up to play these shots, because this is a better pitch to bat on if you're comparing it with the ones that we've seen earlier in the tournament. So margin of error is minimum. You can't really bowl short or wide or fuller, so you got to be bang on target all the time. any loose deliveries will be punished. It's the first 6 overs that there are fielding restrictions, so the batsman will not let it go.
After 3 overs, Sri Lanka advancing well, 20 without a wicket.
Galaxy A, the new flaunt. Magnificent metal body. Stunning glass back. Galaxy A 2016 edition.
कॉल करेंगे भैया सुब्रमण्यम शर्मा रैया कॉल करेंगे उनसे मिलो सामान बेचो पैसे गिनो अब नो मोर देखते हैं OLX पे बेचते हैं
है ये जश्न विमल के 25 सालों के रिश्तों का और अभी तो ये सिर्फ शुरुआत है। विमल पान मसाला, दाने दाने में केसर का दम।
I feel special now I feel special now
Fog scent. Feel special, be special.
Shakib Al Hasan. He's got loads of experience. He's pretty classy as well. 45 matches and 53 wickets. That's a very good record. Catch it is the call. Misses the fielder at mid-off. Oh, magnificently done. It's a stunning catch. Running back. And what a grab. What an incredible grab that is. Soumya Sarkar has plucked a beauty. And wow, it has that wow factor.
We thought it was getting away from him. Dilshan thought it was getting away. He's gone for 12. It's 20 for 1. Good option from Dilshan. Just got through it a little early. Pace taken off. Got the bottom of the bat, but he's made up. He likes the extravagance, Soumya Sarkar.
20 for 1 after 3.1.
हेलो, अपनी दुकान हटाएगा? डूड, मेरा 3G रिचार्ज करना यार।
हमारा ना यही प्रॉब्लम है, अपना काम अपने आप कोई नहीं करता।
आइडिया
माय आइडिया ऐप, अपने ऐप। माय आइडिया ऐप।
व्हाट एन आइडिया। इंडिया, अब अपना काम करो अपने आप। अभी डाउनलोड कीजिए माय आइडिया ऐप और पाइए 1 GB तक मोबाइल इंटरनेट।
आने वाले लॉन्ग वीकेंड को बनाओ फन वीकेंड। Get exciting weekend deals on hotels and holidays on Via.com. Have a fun weekend.
And you got to give credit to Mashrafi Murtaza because he bought in the change when he bought in Shakib Al Hasan, the new batsman, Shihan Jayasuriya. Last 10 innings averaging 24, good strike rate.
He really has lit up the stadium with that wonderful take. He dropped one in the slips, but has more than made up for really a terrific grab. Terrific catch. Never gave up. He just ran so magnificently. The moment that ball was skied up, he was off. Look at the great anticipation and then moving forward, keeping his eye on the ball and not losing the control when he was diving and hitting the ground with his elbows.
To be honest, there was only one person in the ground who believed that he can make it, and that was Soumya Sarkar. We all thought Dilshan had got enough to get it away from him.
Such a well-coordinated effort this. Everything working so well, beautifully judged. Never out of step. The gallop was perfectly paced.
Yeah, great anticipation. Outstanding. Even though he had dropped a catch earlier, take nothing away from the one that he took. Magnificent. And he sent back Dilshan, who was looking good.
That's hit into the gap. Lovely piece of timing and great use of the feet.
You can't let him bowl. You got to make sure that you keep ticking over Shakib Al Hasan. He's the one who will make the difference for Bangladesh. A little quicker this time. That worked in the batsman's favour too. Jayasuriya is on his way.
Nearly getting in the hands of Mustafizur Rahman, feeling at short mid-wicket.
There's a fielder at mid-wicket. There's a fielder at long on.
Drills it down the ground for a run. Pretty eventful over comes to an end. 26 for 1 Sri Lanka.
Selfie expert, Oppo F1. Oppo camera phone.
Really relax now.
Left-hander Jayasuriya is on strike. Now is the call. Bangladesh need to bowl a good tight over here to consolidate this wonderful piece of athleticism from the fielder at mid-off. Have a look at him go. Absolutely unstoppable in his stride and diving full length. Running back, never easy. Judged it to perfection.
Brilliant from Saka, but from Dilshan though.
Down the track, and what a shot that is. That's done the distance. Glorious in style and brilliant in execution.
Not letting them relax. Jayasuriya creating that extra pace. Just jump slightly away from the ball so that he can access that ball and hit through the line. It's a good start from the left-hander. Just going back to Dilshan. Got no problem with the option he took. Just failed in the execution a wee bit. That's the way the game goes. You have to take your chances.
No is the call. It's a good call, because had that hit, it would have been tough for the striker to make it back in time.
Sabbir Rahman, the man who produced that beautiful knock. He's a very good fielder in that position. I'm just thinking about the 11 that Bangladesh played. They've gone in with the same 11 four-seamers. Perhaps an extra spinner would have been a better bet. That's entirely my opinion, though.
Oh, that's well fielded. This is more like it. Bangladesh fighting it out, and they've been superb in the last 10 deliveries or so.
They know how important it is. Everyone's coming in there to appreciate that effort. You need that extra energy. Chances of winning. Sri Lanka ahead at this moment. They've got the start that they wanted.
Yeah, that can change very quickly, because if Bangladesh can pick up a couple of wickets here, then they'll certainly tilt towards their favour. Just looking at the pitch, perhaps just going back to the point that I was making early on. Beautifully played, late, and it's fine. It's gone, beautifully done. That's one of the reasons why I thought perhaps an extra spinner would have done a world of good for Bangladesh.
He likes that slice. He likes that shot, a little bit of width. No one in the slips. Should they have one in the slips? Why not?
It's tough too. The runs are flowing. Hence you look to block the gaps. You have to be brave and look for that wicket. But it's good to see Chandimal play like this, using the pace. He gets into trouble when he uses hard hands. But for shots like that, you've got to be delicate.
Yes, as the call is ran beautifully.
Very firm, yes, and he was off quickly after 38 for 1, 12 from the over.
भटिंडा के नगाड़ों की गूंज अब दुनिया भर में सुनाई देती है। देश का कोना कोना बदल रहा है और हम गर्व के साथ इस बदलाव का हिस्सा बन रहे हैं। अब कोना कोना कोटक, कोटक महिंद्रा बैंक।
This is what guys do to try to get every hair. This is what we do. New Gillette with FlexBall technology makes maximum contact and gets virtually every hair. Gillette.
स्टैंडर्ड दीवारें आपका इंप्रेशन फीका ना कर दें। इसीलिए नेरोलाइक इंप्रेशंस के HD कलर्स लगाइए और घर के साथ अपना भी इंप्रेशन बढ़ाइए।
Top two teams qualify for the final. The first time the Asia Cup is being played in a T20 format. Sri Lanka, the defending champions of the Asia Cup, but that was, of course, a 50-over format.
Well, it's a row because Mustafizur is coming on to bowl, and what a bowler is turned out to be for Bangladesh. Comes in the middle phase of the innings and rattles the opposition with his variations and his ability to pick wickets.
For his young age, he's shown a lot of maturity, shown a lot of skill, shown awareness. You mentioned the variations. Incredible record, really.
Yeah, Bangladesh got 133 for 8 against UAE, and they defended that. Mustafizur Rahman picked up 2 for 13 in 4 overs.
Seam up delivery, that's cut away, sliced into the fence. Al-Amin, the fielder, and well, it was nicely struck because the Yorker length was difficult. The angle was always going to challenge the striker, but Chandimal likes that length because he slices the ball, not really cuts it. And a slice earning him a 4.
When he's scoring his runs, you'd see that he'll get them square of the wicket. Dominant bottom hand allows you to score in those areas. Tough Al-Amin, that was flying. That was travelling.
Edge, and is that taken? The keeper is not 100%. Well, he says it's not a catch here. They're telling the umpire straight away, that's good job done, that's well done. Shakib Al Hasan, the keeper, but I think that the bowler has got to give some signal to the keeper that it's going to be a slow delivery, because he wasn't ready for this. Dropping shot. Oh, almost carrying through.
A lot of excitement from the fielders right round. Even the slip, he surely should have seen that. And it's not a secret that Mustafizur bowls lots of slow balls. He'd like this type of pitch than a grassy one, because in the grassy one it'll skid through.
Yeah, it's difficult for the batsman to pick up the slower deliveries that we're talking about, and it's also difficult for the keeper. So perhaps they need to get into some kind of understanding that I'm going to give you a signal sign, and probably this will be the slower delivery. This is what has happened. He nicked it, surely, but dropped short of that keeper. Not a bad effort from the keeper. Never easy to come forward and dive forward to take the catch.
Well, if the bowler can't, then let mid-off or mid-on signal it to the keeper. But almost 90% of his deliveries are slow deliveries. The off-cutters, this is a wild swing. So you've got to stand up to him, because his seam-up balls are hardly there in a 6-ball pack.
I mentioned that he's bottom hand dominant, and when he's looking to hit the top of mid-off, it's not his arc. He's much better off trying to hit the top of extra cover. That bottom hand is more in control in those areas, square off the wicket. If Mustafizur takes 2 or more wickets, Bangladesh tends to win all their matches.
He'll have to reload that. A real high bouncer to Chandimal. Well, key to success to Bangladesh is Mustafizur performance, full stop. He's such an integral part of this bowling lineup, and when he fires, Bangladesh usually win.
Whenever Mustafizur Rahman takes 2 or more wickets, Bangladesh do go on to matches. They've won all the matches when this happens. So what that is suggesting is he needs to just pick up 2 wickets.
Twice in this over, he's troubled the batsman with this time extra bounce early on with a slow off cutter. 44 for 1.
आपका बेटा कैसी कैसी कहानियां बना रहा है? जरा डैडी को पढ़ के सुनाओ तो।
A day out with my dad. We went driving in a car and climbed the biggest hill. And then we were driving upside down. And then we drove to a beautiful lake. And a huge sea monster smiled at me. And then we climbed the tallest mountain in the world.
Great story, son.
Our Grip. Your stories. See it. SUV tires.
कॉल करेंगे भैया सुब्रमण्यम शर्मा भैया कॉल करेंगे उनसे मिलो सामान बेचो पैसे गिनो अब नो मोर देखते हैं OLX पे बेचते हैं
है ये जश्न विमल के 25 सालों के रिश्तों का और अभी तो ये सिर्फ शुरुआत है। विमल पान मसाला, दाने दाने में केसर का दम।
This is what guys do to try to get every hair. This is what we do. New Gillette with FlexBall technology makes maximum contact and gets virtually every hair. Gillette.
हाँ, लड़कों को भी पिंपल परेशान करते हैं। हिमालय मेन पिंपल क्लियर नीम फेस वॉश जो दे फास्ट एंड स्ट्रॉन्ग प्रोटेक्शन। हिमालय मेन, क्योंकि men hate pimples too.
Bright and beautiful. Selfie expert. Oppo F1. Oppo camera phone.
I feel special now. I feel special now. I feel special now.
Fog scent. Feel special. Be special.
Right, so the power play is over. 44 for 1. Just not a good sight. He's put that in the gap for 4. Short, wide, easy.
His first ball from Murtuza and a gift to Chandimal. He's the batsman in form, wide, offering width, and Chandimal will not miss those kind of opportunities.
Yeah, that was absolute rubbish. Real loosener. And that's the thing, when you're chasing a reasonably good total, you can't be off the ball for 1 second. You've got to be on straight up in the field. You know, with a couple of chances that have been dropped. Tough ones, sure, but catches win matches, as they always say. You've got to be amongst it with the ball, though, especially when you're the captain. First ball, you've got to be on the money.
It's only probably the first innings in which there hasn't been a duck from an opener. Would have been one. At his best, he was very good jagging the ball off the seam, Mashrafe Murtuza. Seven fours and a 6 in the power play, but could have been a wicket right up front. Really need more support. Someone like Tuskin who's quick.
And that's a pretty tough chance, that one, but first one definitely should have been taken. Of course, we did have one absolutely unbelievable catch. This one here didn't break a stride, ran through it.
Also felt the Bangladesh's bowler bowled too short and gave width to the batsman.
One of the good things about seeing catches in the deep, nowadays the lenses are so powerful, the cameras are so powerful, they go in really up close, so you don't get an idea of how far someone's run. Sometimes someone's slow and has to dive, and you think it's a great catch. Oh, there could be trouble. You think it's a great catch because he dived, but he was probably late getting there. So sometimes if you see the person running all the way, you get an idea of just how good the catch was, and this gives you an idea.
Well, he runs absolutely miles for a start. He's gone a good 30, 35 metres, And then I reckon where he really is successful at point of taking the deliveries, he doesn't change his stride. As soon as you change your stride length, your head bobbles and it moves, and that's when it can be distracting. Brilliant though. I love seeing athletic ability in the field. It's one of the things that I think in T20 cricket we've become really nonchalant on. That's the end of the over. It's 52 for 1.
जब जिंदगी में एक दिन सारे रूल्स तोड़ने को मिल जाए तभी स्माइल बनती है। अब नया गुड डे है ज्यादा टेस्टी और इसमें कई स्माइल्स दिखते हैं। नया ब्रिटानिया गुड डे, हर कुकी में कई स्माइल्स।
If only milestones could warn you about your improperly aligned wheels, visit MRF Tires and Service. Get accurate wheel balancing and precise wheel alignment checked only by the experts. Take good care of your tires and they'll take good care of you. MRF Tires and Service, the experts in complete tire care.
I just hope Angelo Matthews is in next. He's a real quality player in that lineup. Yeah, the strapping on that knee didn't look good for Malinga, did it? Russell Arnold was saying it's the same injury on the other knee that caused him to finish with Test cricket. Just wonder if this is precautionary. Now Tuskin in his third over, none for 15 so far, but a catch on the first ball.
Yeah, Tuskin coming for his second spell. Bowled quick, consistently was clicking 140, but I just thought that the length he bowled was too short and also gave away width to the batsman. Murtuza getting him back to pick up a wicket, also having a slip. 67% on good length and 33 short, nothing in that 4 meter to 6 meter range, which is what is important on this kind of a surface. The batsman will relish the ball when it's on, when they play on the back foot. And especially when the captain has got a slip, it's important to force a drive from a batsman.
Seen throughout this tournament, it just seems like a wicket that does take a little bit of swing and nips off the wicket. So you're right, I think just a little bit more in that sort of fuller length, just encourage the ball to swing around a little bit, especially at pace. It moves just a little bit. You're in all sorts of trouble, aren't you? And I guess, you know, when you look at Pakistan last night against India, some very fine fast bowling from both sides, but they did bowl that fuller length.
Yes, even though this wicket is little different to the remaining matches which took place in the Asia Cup so far, but still the bowlers are able to extract bounce from the wicket and also swing. And that's the only way to pick up wickets. And Bangladesh at the moment requires one.
Nice little partnership, 35 from 27. Also Shehan Jayasuriya's played 13 balls, he's in.
Yeah, they pick up one, even 2 wickets here, and I tell you, you get that spinner coming in, all of a sudden they'll dig themselves in a hole, and you know it's going to be game on. So they need to take this wicket here. They're operating with a couple of good quicks. So yep.
Also in the last few matches, Sri Lankan batsmen have not been able to apply themselves, and they were losing wickets in clusters. And I'm sure that the Bangladesh bowlers and the captain will keep that in mind. Angelo Matthews has made a comeback into this Sri Lankan side after an injury. None of the youngsters applied themselves in the series in India and even in the match against UAE. A lot will depend on Chandimal. He's got a 50 in the first game against UAE, and now batting with a lot of maturity. 27 of just 25 balls. And Shayan Jayasuriya showing the positive intent.
Well, I think one of them does need to go a little bit. You know, the decision that just keep rotating the strike is all well and good, but you know, I think someone needs to take it to the Bangladesh, put a little bit of pressure on them. You know, they're not really that seasoned in international cricket either. Sri Lanka have been playing a long time. Just put that extra pressure on a young bowler.
Just 4 runs came out of that over. 56 for 1 after 8.
I'm not sure this will work.
मैं तेनू समझावा की ना तेरे बाजू लगदा तू की जाने प्यार मेरा मैं तेरा इंतजार तेरा जब दिल से दिल को मिलाना बस बजना चाहिए गाना
है ये जश्न विमल के 25 सालों के रिश्तों का, और अभी तो ये सिर्फ शुरुआत है। विमल पान मसाला, दाने दाने में केसर का दम।
जब जिंदगी में एक दिन सारे रूल्स तोड़ने को मिल जाए तभी स्माइल बनती है। अब नया गुड डे है ज्यादा टेस्टी और इसमें कई स्माइल्स दिखते हैं। नया ब्रिटानिया गुड डे, हर कुकी में कई स्माइल्स।
नया वोल्टास ऑल स्टार एसी, इसका स्टडी कूल कंप्रेसर आम एसी की तरह बार बार कट ऑफ नहीं होता और कम लोड में देता है ज्यादा सेविंग्स। अब एक के खर्चे में 2 एसी चलाइए।
स्टैंडर्ड दीवारें आपका इंप्रेशन फीका ना कर दें, इसीलिए नेरोलाइक इंप्रेशंस के एचडी कलर्स लगाइए और घर के साथ अपना भी इंप्रेशन बढ़ाइए।
आज स्पेशल डे है ना, कुछ स्पेशल लगा।
फॉग का सेंट
पेश है फॉग सेंट, स्पेशल मौकों के लिए खास फॉग सेंट।
It's been a while since the last over was bowled. I think in the last game at one point we were bowling 10 overs an hour, so Mustafizur really had to run back to the top of his mark every time. Now they're going at just 12 and over. It's been forever since that last over was bowled.
This was an extraordinary innings, Sabbir, this evening. Really top class, rotated the strike well. He punished the loose deliveries. He used his class and touch at times when he created the big stroke. Powerful, that's his power zone there, right through that mid-wicket area. And what a fine knock.
It's good to see as well, because this game runs the risk of becoming a long on to square leg kind of game. Right, so another spinner. There's Mahmudullah, not Mustafizur. Has been a change. Oh, this appeal from the bowler. The keeper started and stopped. Oh, he appealed a lot the other day. Today he's actually said once that he didn't take it clean, didn't appeal on this one.
He didn't take much to get excited though, did he? Little call from the wiki. Set the bowler running.
They should get too easily here. He's a good man to have in your team, Mahmudullah. He takes some good catches in the deep. He's turning out to be a good finisher. Batted 4 in the World Cup, remember, and got a couple of hundreds. Then will come in and give you 2 or 3 handy overs of off breaks.
Also has got a knack of picking up wickets, some big wickets. In their game against India, picked up the important wicket of Suresh Raina. Not a big turner of the ball, but bowls very straight, very accurate. And that's what he will be looking to do now. Not give away boundaries.
Let's see how Jayasuriya plays. Oh, no man's land. Guess if your name is Jayasuriya, you've got to play the big shot all the time.
Yeah, you're right there. He loved it, didn't he? He was a shining light in world cricket really at the time, to start playing aggressively at the start of the, well, they weren't called power plays, were they, at that point? But no, for sure, he was terrific to watch.
Well, this is the wicket. Talking about not a great spinner of the ball. Getting one of the best players against spin bowling right now out is a big achievement.
We made up for all the early and on appeals with that one. 60 for 1 from 9.
इसीलिए भारतीय एक्सा के डेडिकेटेड क्लेम्स हैंडलर आपके क्लेम सेटलमेंट प्रोसेस को सरल बनाने में आपकी मदद करेंगे। भारतीय एक्सा, सुरक्षा का नया नजरिया।
Bright and beautiful selfie expert Oppo F1. Oppo camera phone.
है ये जश्न विमल के 25 सालों के रिश्तों का, और अभी तो ये सिर्फ शुरुआत है। विमल पान मसाला, दाने दाने में केसर का दम।
Love to know what your thoughts are on the reverse sweep. I'm okay, but the moment you do a switch hit, I just think you should be given out LBW both sides of the wicket, because you've now become a left-hander. If you're playing the right-hand grip on the switch hit, you've become a left-hander. So the LBW law to the left-hander should apply, I think. Certainly, I think the umpires apply the wide rule. You don't get a wide ball as easily. Now Shakib with the left-hander, take him on. Just a single.
I think that will be the strategy in this over. Chandimal looking to rotate the strike, giving as much as possible to Jayasuriya. Here Dinesh Chandimal against pace. His strike rate is 120, and against spin it drops down to 110. And balls boundary against pace is 5, and against spin is 11.
That takes double the number of balls. Batting average is a sharp dip too. And that could be one reason why. That's a safe shot, but that falls safely. It wasn't a safe shot to start off.
I think one of the things that he does is he tries to play it down through third man too much. He tries to sort of back away and play it two through extra cover. I think he gets his hands, if he could get his hands nice and straight, look to hit the ball sort of down to mid-off even.
And that might be the reason why Sri Lanka asked him to open in this Asia Cup, because those stats are when he bats at number 4, maybe number 5. Whereas now he settles down, assesses the condition, and he'll be looking to be more aggressive, because in test match cricket he can play spinners well.
By the hair of his chinny chin chin. We're going upstairs.
So not every time this light flashes, the crowd gets excited, but the light flashing is good only if the bat's outside the crease. He had to whirl around and take the stumps off, so there was enough time for the batsman to get in. He's about more than 2 feet in. Actually, he's actually got a good view there. Right, he's become Pavlovian almost.
I think he's determined to slow this game down. It's at a very unusual tempo over the last 2 overs. It's been extremely slow on a game that tends to be on an adrenaline the entire time. We've been able to have a bit of a conversation about different matters.
And otherwise it is describing the ball and going to the break. But there's been quite a few miss-hits in this over already. I reckon now of the 4 shots played, 3 have been miss-hits.
One thing we're not missing here is this required run weight going up to a little over 8 and over now, so it's just at a real tipping point, this match.
and it's going to get tougher for Sri Lanka because Shakib is an experienced spinner. Just 5 runs from this over.
And there's a big hit coming. Look at the injustice of it all. He's produced 3-4 miss hits, not one has gone ahead. It's an excellent over, 6 from it. It's 66 for 1.
हर महीने की पहली तारीख को ऐसे ही होता है।
सारे पैसे ले गए?
नहीं, थोड़ा बचा लिया है अच्छे वाले EMI के लिए।
SIP ही तो है अच्छे EMI जैसा। ये इंस्टॉलमेंट नहीं, इन्वेस्टमेंट है। Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.
है ये जश्न विमल के 25 सालों के रिश्तों का, और अभी तो ये सिर्फ शुरुआत है। विमल पान मसाला, दाने दाने में केसर का दम।
और गाइस, क्या चल रहा है?
अंकल फॉग चल रहा है।
सोचिए मत, क्योंकि बिना गैस वाला फॉग ही है इंडिया का नंबर 1 परफ्यूम बॉडी स्प्रे।
पता नहीं क्या चल रहा है यार।
क्यों? फॉग चल रहा है।
He can slow it down. Very, very good at his craft. Now he's going to go round the wicket. Chandimal's just itching to get going here. It's sweet for 1. That's his shot.
But he's not been able to find the gap. There are opportunities though. The mid-wicket is very straight, a big gap. The batsmen are getting anxious, you can sense that.
Just wonder whether or not Angelo Matthews be thinking of a different batting order now. Only lost 1 wicket. Oh, has he got a good piece of that? My word, that is gone. One of the shots of the night.
Jayasuriya, all right. That was one of those special hits. Went away from it because he wanted to go over extra cover and G. Didn't Sri Lanka need that?
Well, there's no sense of panic. The 13 runs in front of. Well, there's a lot of movement now, both feet behind the crease, but they're 12 runs in front at this stage. They're doing it easily at the moment, Sri Lanka.
Trying to be too cute. There's not a lot of pace in the pitch. He's got the 6. Just punch it down for a single.
We'll get 1 there.
When chasing, I really wouldn't go by the equation. Bangladesh at this stage was 62 for 3. The last 5 overs, they did really well. Scored almost 50 plus. Exactly 50 in fact. Now, Sri Lanka shouldn't be leaving 50 for the last 5 overs. They've got to be ahead. Try and maintain that required rate, a maximum of 8 to 8.5.
Oh, look, that's the reason why wicket keepers wear helmets.
It's working for Chandimal. It really is working. Not exactly where he wanted that to go, but he's got the 2 runs, and it's all about the runs. Doesn't matter how they come. They've got that over that they were looking for, 10 already. 1 ball to go.
Oh, has he got all of that? It's in the air, catch it! He's done it! Big wicket to Mahmudullah. That's the wicket they're looking for.
They've got 10. Did he need 16? Dinesh Chandimal, the man gone. He's got a start. Needed to go on 37. He's made 76 for 2.
ये है शर्मा परिवार। इन्हें साथ लाने में टीवी का कम और एसी का रोल ज्यादा है। सिर्फ एक ही एसी चलाएंगे, बिजली बचाएंगे।
टीवी टाइम, फैमिली टाइम।
शादी के बाद क्या क्या हुआ? शादी के बाद क्या क्या होता है?
सीटी बज गई। मैं देखती हूँ।
पूरे घर में एक ही एसी चलाना नॉट अ ग्रेट प्लान शर्मा जी। पेश है नया वोल्टास ऑल स्टार एसी। इसका स्टडी कूल कंप्रेसर आम एसी की तरह बार बार कट ऑफ नहीं होता और कम लोड में देता है ज्यादा सेविंग्स। अब एक के खर्चे में 2 एसी चलाइए।
हाँ राजू भाई, क्या चल रहा है?
फॉग चल रहा है। 55।
हाँ वो तो पता है मुझे, लेकिन और क्या चल रहा है?
60 और फॉग ही चल रहा है।
सोचिए मत, क्योंकि बिना गैस वाला फॉग ही है इंडिया का नंबर 1 परफ्यूम बॉडी स्प्रे।
कॉल करेंगे भैया सुब्रमण्यम शर्मा भैया, कॉल करेंगे उनसे मिलो, सामान बेचो पैसे किलो। अब नो मोर देखते हैं, OLX में बेचते हैं।
Or the Bangladeshis. Let's look at that strike rate, 142, and he gets a boundary. 1 in 5 balls he faces, and he finds a hole straight away.
He's good in a situation like this. But Dinesh Chandimal just said he got 10 off the over. Did they need a lot more? Don't think so. It's about putting the pressure on the bowler. That's all it is.
Well, good piece of fielding. Another wicket here. This will really upset the flow of the game here. If they can just peg back another wicket here, Bangladesh. Sees it coming. There you go. There's the wicket. There is the wicket. He might get a wide for it as well. But Shakib Al Hasan does the job.
Brilliant. Brilliant from Shakib. Not good from Shehan Jayasuriya. 26 he's made. 77 for 3.
नेहा, मोबाइल का बिल पेमेंट।
हमारा यही प्रॉब्लम है, अपना काम अपने आप कोई नहीं करता। आइडिया, सो माय आइडिया ऐप, अपने ऐप। माय आइडिया ऐप। व्हाट एन आइडिया।
इंडिया, अब अपना काम करो अपने ऐप। अभी डाउनलोड कीजिए माई आइडिया ऐप और पाइए 1 GB तक मोबाइल इंटरनेट।
ये मॉल नहीं है, मार्केट है, ये गुड फॉर द पॉकेट है। 100 रुपए में लॉकेट है और सूट है और जॉर्जेट है। 500 की एक नोट में 600 DOSO जैकेट है। ये मॉल नहीं है, मार्केट है, ये गुड फॉर द पॉकेट है।
शॉप क्लूज की कॉन्फिडेंस, मार्केट के दाम, डिंग से लेके डोंग, डिंग से लेके डोंग, सब कुछ ऑन shopclues.com। हाँ राजू भाई, क्या चल रहा है?
फॉग चल रहा है। 55।
हाँ वो तो पता है मुझे, लेकिन और क्या चल रहा है?
60 और फॉग ही चल रहा है।
सोचिए मत, क्योंकि बिना गैस वाला फॉग ही है इंडिया का नंबर 1 परफ्यूम बॉडी स्प्रे।
And he's a better player than that, let me tell you. He knows how to hit it. His strike rate's poor here, but normally goes at a higher strike rate than that.
He's got a leg slip in, Shakib Al Hasan. Shehan Jayasuriya. Charging Shakib far too early.
They're looking for 2. They won't get them.
Well, it's the period where Bangladesh are using spinners. Now, Tisra Pereira is a good striker of the spinners. Sri Lanka still
50-50. I like to be wearing green right now, to be honest.
I'm still in blue. I'll always
Of course
be
you
blue,
are, Russell. You're always wearing blue, my friend. And now the stumps are fielding the balls now for Bangladesh. Always reckon you should get extra runs for that. It's a very hard job to do, to hit the stumps. Batting teams should be able to get extra runs for hitting the stumps like that. It is at home when I played.
He hit it into the joining guard and it was still runs.
You get your brother to get it though. Good piece of work. Yeah, they're fielding well now. The Bangladeshis, 12 overs gone, 79 for 3.
Oh, brilliant.
इसीलिए भारतीय एक्सा के डेडिकेटेड क्लेम्स हैंडलर आपके क्लेम सेटलमेंट प्रोसेस को सरल बनाने में आपकी मदद करेंगे। भारतीय एक्सा, सुरक्षा का नया नजरिया।
है ये जश्न विमल के 25 सालों के रिश्तों का, और अभी तो ये सिर्फ शुरुआत है। विमल पान मसाला, दाने दाने में केसर का दम।
To turn a little bit. Two experienced players at the crease, Matthews and Pereira.
And they reacted straight away. Reacted to the ploy of Thisara Pereira coming into the crease from the Sri Lankans' point of view. Doesn't play pace that well, and they've covered his arc. Mid on, long on, I beg your pardon, mid wicket and square leg.
Oh, that was in the area and just short. Saka there. Oh, he was hunting that. He nearly got there.
He wanted it though. Did try to get underneath it, but it was not carrying.
Gee, they've got a couple of wickets with spin, and Mahmudullah, of course. Would you have kept the spinners on? Oh, and has he found a hole there? They might get a one here. I would have stuck with the spinners myself.
It's known that Thisara Pereira hits the spinners well. That's why they've opted for the faster bowlers. But Shakib, he's made the difference. First ball of his spell, that was in the third over that he picked up Dilshan. And just now, awareness, watching the batsman. Matthews will look to bat right till the end. He usually doesn't take chances until he really needs to. He's such a good reader of the game.
There's just a little panic running between the wickets. A full house, they're very noisy. And how slow are they bowled? They're really taking the pace off it. Even less than 80 sometimes here. On a good length as well. That's the area. It's a nice beehive there. Shakib has really bowled well tonight. Led from the front. That'll be wide. Gee, it's tough on the bowlers. Like, that's just missed his thigh pad by an inch. And given a wide.
We were talking about comparisons a while ago. And what the 2 wickets have done is it's brought Sri Lanka back in Bangladesh for 81 for 3 at this stage.
Yeah, well, I just feel if one of these boys is still there at the death, I think they'll get them. It's all about holding on to the wickets here at the moment. Hitting holes, but they're doing a good job. There's dot balls everywhere. There's 4 dot balls now. Sorry, 3 dot balls in this over.
You take 2 runs off 4 balls at any stage. No change in the field. He's backing himself and his execution, Murtaza. Required rate, now about 9.
I'll get one there around the corner. The key to it for the batsmen like Matthews and Pereira is to who can they target? Who can they hurt and who can they just milk for 6 runs and over? Taskin, he's only got 1 left. Alamin, he's 2. Shakib will definitely bowl 1 more.
That's massive. Mustafizur having 3 overs up his sleeve. His slower balls will grip on this pitch. That's a big play in favour of Bangladesh.
In the air, surely someone catch it. It'd be a great catch if he gets there. Take it. Oh, he's dropped it. Oh, he strutted, he did all the hard work. He got there, he turned and twisted. Oh, would have been one of the great catches of the year. Taskin down there, end of the over. Is it the end of the over? It should be. And it is, end of the over.
दुनिया की छतरी तले एक अपनी छत ढूंढे ढूंढे तेरा आशिया
सही का ढूंढना होता है आसान जब हर कदम आपके साथ हो magicbricks.com प्रॉपर्टी सही मिलेगी यही।
आज स्पेशल डे है ना, कुछ स्पेशल लगा।
फॉग का सेंट पेश है फॉग सेंट, स्पेशल मौकों के लिए खास फॉग सेंट।
Well, drop catches is at the turning point of this match. Amazing, the ball went so high it almost went into darkness. He had a lot of time, Taskin, to get underneath it, but mind you, he had to run 40 metres at least to get there, did all the hard work, got two hands on it. Unfortunately, he dropped it. It's going through his mind, no doubt. It was a good effort by Taskin, but sadly for him and Bangladesh, he just couldn't grab that one there.
Mustafizur, so pace from both ends. He does have 3 overs up his sleeve. This is a good move from Murtaza, especially considering the fact that Thisara Pereira is there.
Well, they know, no doubt Sri Lanka know he bowls a lot of change-up slow balls so they can get deep in their crease and wait for the ball to come to them. He doesn't like bowling the ball at full pace. Big single if he hits in trouble. Oh, there's risks everywhere.
Good work in the field. Shakib it was. Had to turn and go at the bowler's end. I think he wanted the wicket of Matthews. Matthews is the big one here. He's home.
He's carrying a bit of an injury too, Matthews. He's got a osteopubis injury, and it's a real problem for him. And he's getting through match after match at the moment. They're the top of injuries with Malinga, and now him coming into a World Cup. That's what they don't want. 2 senior players. They're playing so much cricket now, they just have to play through them. Well, is that worth a shout? Oh, yes, indeed it was. Big wicket to Bangladesh. They're on top now.
Nante enjoying it. Pereira gone for 4, 85 for 4.
Well, Bangladesh are on top here and they're just jubilant here, the crowd. They're going absolutely crazy in the stands. Big wicket. It was an interesting move because Pereira got really back and across, waiting for that slow ball, but Mustafizur, he picked it. He went, instead of bowling the change-up delivery, which I think Pereira was thinking of, fired in a dart and got him. Out-thought him, out-skilled him.
Not only the slower ball, the shorter one, which faster bowlers pepper Pereira with. He went for glory and got his man.
Right, Siravardhana. Oh, he's gone for the Yorker again. He definitely outthought Pereira, I thought, Mustafizur, because he really got back and across on his off stump before he let the ball go. And he said, right, I'll line you up here. Just have a look where he is. He's way outside off stump. Fired it in. Good length. Missed it. Good decision by the umpire. Outskilled him. Yeah, big wicket. And Shakib knows it because he can really hurt your Pereira if he gets going. Now, Angela Matthews, what can he do? There's a little clip behind square. And they might get two. And they will.
Well, they're going to have to bat out of their skins now. 60 off 38 required. Kapugedara to come. This is Sirivardhana. Top player. He's got the options. And he's got the awareness as well. But never an easy time to come to bat. Sri Lanka have lost 3 wickets in a hurry for not many.
He hasn't bowled a change-up ball here yet either. Normally does bowl a lot of change-up deliveries. The crowd are really getting into it now. It's getting up close to 10 runs now. Well, there you go. I told you I like to be wearing green shirt at the moment. I'll be in blue.
Blue of Sri Lanka. Yeah, they're making it tough for themselves, the Sri Lankans. Someone has to take control. That's what we haven't seen the past few months, and Sri Lanka find themselves.
Oh, absolute peach. What a wonderful over. Got a wicket, just 4 runs from it. 14 gone, 88 for 4.
Galaxy A, the new flaunt. Magnificent metal body. Stunning glass back. Galaxy A 2016 edition.
They've all gone and charged their phones once again. Got the lights up. Brilliant sight, really. Everyone on their feet.
Normally you see it at concerts. National Stadium here is lit up like a Christmas tree. Really cool. Is this a signal to get another wicket? Big outside edge. Oh, can he stop it down there? He does. They look for 2. Oh, nearly a run out chance. Oh, he was turning blind.
Dilshan was the first to go. First ball of Shakib Al Hasan. He looked to take him on. I don't mind the option. But what a catch from Saka. Chandimal threw it away. 10 runs off the over already. And straight after, Jayasuriya. Tisara Pereira came and went to some wonderful bowling from Mustafizur.
Just sounds like I see a bit of panic now in the Sri Lankans, how they're trying to chase these runs down. There's no doubt about it. The required rate's over 10 now.
It's all about confidence. Matthews hasn't played cricket for quite a while.
Quick single, they won't mind that.
So he'll be struggling for his timing. It's match time that does it for you. But right now, he's setting stall to bat right to the end. Sirivardhana. He's the one to take chances. Yes, he's only faced 2 balls, but with the required rate above 10, someone's got to look positive. 4 overs ago, that's when they last found the boundary, the Sri Lankans.
Oh, he's pulled that away for 1. They're looking for 2, and there might be a run out. Oh! It's been twice now. Angela Matthews has said no to him. He said, calm down, son. I've got it under control. I think. Matthews just jogging. Have a look what's happening. He wants to come back. No, no, no. Oh, no. How do you spell chaos?
Two was on really. Wicketkeeper is not near the stumps. Hence, it's worth taking the chance.
Swing and a miss.
The ball's really gripping now in Bangladesh, executing those slower balls really well. A lot of deviation this occasion from the skipper himself.
They've never beaten Sri Lanka in a T20. He's played 4 times, been beaten 4 times. They're never going to have a better opportunity than tonight.
The rate rising very quickly. They're only doing it in singles, and Bangladesh certainly wouldn't mind that. 56 required of 31. Well ahead of the game now, Bangladesh. Don't write the Sri Lankans off. There is firepower.
Yeah, the momentum's gone right against them, and someone's got to hit a 6 or something to throw a punch back at the Bangladeshis here. They're right on top here with the momentum at the moment, Bangladesh. Now they've just got to get the right... Yeah, now he's bringing up the third man, and he's got the fine leg up, so he has to bowl it full and straight now, or with a change-up ball, but he can't afford to bowl it short, not with his field. And the batsman will know this. Will he risk it? Will he look to hit him over the top of his head? Any width, he can scythe it over point. He's got to be accurate here. Murtaza. And it's in the air. There is someone out there. Can he catch it? Oh, yes, he does. Oh, don't tell him to be quiet. They pay big money for you to win.
Sabbir Rahman, who did it with the bat, makes no mistake in the deep. More trouble for the Sri Lankans. Sirivardhan is making the long walk back. He scored only 3, 92 for 5.
आपका बेटा कैसी कैसी कहानियां बना रहा है? जरा डैडी को पढ़ के सुनाओ तो।
A day out with my dad. We went driving in a car and climbed the biggest hill. And then we were driving upside down. And then we drove to a beautiful lake. And a huge sea monster smiled at me. And then we climbed the tallest mountain in the world.
Great story, son.
Our Grip. Your stories. See it. SUV tires.
Micromax Asia Cup T20 2016. Pakistan versus UAE tomorrow at 6 p.m. live on the Star Sports Network and Hotstar.
Just got strangled a little bit here at Sri Lanka. Now they need a Matthews special to get them out. Dasun Shanaka, he can hit the ball a long way. Where is Kapugedara? Still in the hut. So they've got a decent amount of batting left. He's inexperienced, Dasun Shanaka, and he's up against a couple of very experienced canny bowlers. 2 of the last 5 are from Mustafizur. Just love watching him bowl. Now this is going to be a big over here. We've got a slow bowler bowling. He's very clever, Shakib Al Hasan. Matthews in strike. If they've got to get after one bowler, it's got to be this one. 56 from 30. He's bowled beautifully today, Shakib. 2 for 15 from 3. But I think the big factor here is Mustafizur. He's got 2 overs left. He's already among the better bowlers in world cricket in this form. Now here's Shakib.
Well, he's taken a huge risk here. Didn't get all of it. He cut off the toe of the bat. And that's a pretty easy catch for the young lad down there. Sabbir, who's had a terrific day. Really has. Well thought out. Good captaincy. Well executed.
Every time I've seen Sirivardhan bat, he's got out a deep mid wicket.
I think because the fact that the run rate has crept up more and more, it's now almost 12 runs in an over, 11.57 to be exact, and it just pushes the batsman in a different frame of mind. Where are the areas where you can pick up boundaries? Perhaps that was the reason why he tried that and got out, bowling out in the deep to Sabbir.
Also slow, the Shakib. I mean, you must almost get bored waiting for the ball to come. That was 88. That was among his quickest balls. He's bowled a lot under 80. Now Angelo Matthews under pressure. That's his. That's 65.3 among his higher ratings. 4-star player under pressure. Singles aren't going to hurt Bangladesh.
I spoke to a lot of guys playing the IPL. They don't mind the quotient of 40 runs off 20 balls. If you've got wickets in hand and a batsman in, you get them 7 times out of 10. So 40 runs off 20 balls. So let's see how it happens tonight. It all comes down to that. You know, it's amazing. A 6 and a 4 can just change this game in a heartbeat.
You also need to keep a close eye on what the pitch has behaved so far. It's getting a bit of a turn, a bit of a grip. It's difficult for the batsmen to play big shots. Whenever they've tried it, they've got themselves in trouble. It's a 6 run in that over. After 16, it is 98 for 5.
जब जिंदगी में एक दिन सारे रूल्स तोड़ने को मिल जाए तभी स्माइल बनती है। अब नया गुड डे है ज्यादा टेस्टी और इसमें कई स्माइल्स दिखते हैं। नया ब्रिटानिया गुड डे, हर कुकी में कई स्माइल्स।
That means they need 23-24 in the next two. But it's all very well, isn't it, Dino, to look at what lies ahead, but what lies ahead is a factor of what's come before. And what's come before is 5.33 in the last 6 overs, 4 wickets. So so you've got to change what you need to do from what you've done so far. It's not easy. I just think Matthew should be batting when the last over starts, in strike ideally. So that means Shanaka, who's got a reputation of being a big hitter, must go. But he's up against a very canny young man. He's one of the most exciting players in the world at the moment. Is Mustafizur Rahman. Fields for Sri Lankan fans at the moment. There's about 15 fielders on the ground.
And it's important now. You can see the quotient now. They need just nearly up to 13 runs and over. You need your boundary riders to be sitting on the rope. You do not worry. Don't worry about the twos. Stay on the rope. See, they're just coming in off a little bit here. I've seen so many times the guy goes for a hit and it goes over the head.
Also, Dino, there's no long on. There's 3 on this on the boundary rope on the offside, 2 on the on. Now, direct hit. He actually had to run round a little bit. Everybody's falling down and trying to stop the ball and throw it. But the end result, last 8 balls, 8 singles.
It's getting difficult. 100 comes up with that single. It's getting difficult because they need boundaries. They need a big over. Who are they going to target? Shy at the stumps. Oh, would have been gone. Yes, Derek hit would be curtains for Matthews.
They had to run round Mustafizur. Remember the series against India, there's a problem as well. Mustafizur coming in the non-striker's way. Now Shanaka misses. I think this young man is already among the best end overs bowlers. Simply because, now that was 129. That is a cutter at 129. He'll bowl a Yorker at 140. He'll bowl a slow ball about 115.
They just can't hit a boundary. 31 balls since they got a boundary. Honestly, they can't find it. And this is where he's been so good. The change-ups are different varieties. This guy's an absolute genius at that bowling and this, but more importantly, enjoys it, loves it, relishes it.
32, just keep count of that number. 32 balls since a boundary was hit. They need many more from now.
Yeah, you got to give credit to the bowler. Key to success for Bangladesh, Mustafizur Rahman, to take 2 or more wickets. He needs another wicket, but he's making life difficult for Sri Lanka. And then when he does go on to take 2 or more wickets, Bangladesh have won all their matches.
Having said that, we need to be careful though, because I think it's only 5 matches. So it's a work in progress, that stat. It's still a relevant stat in that he's played so little cricket. So in the little cricket that he's played, that is a correlation. Oh, brilliant. Brilliantly bowled. He just plays the angles beautiful. You can see why he's got those boundary riders on the offside. I think the game's over.
Yeah, he's such a beautiful bowler, understands the situation, likes to bowl under pressure. And whenever he's been called to bowl and in these kind of situation, he's delivered for his team. Outstanding talent.
Yeah, and I think the reason why he's hard to pick, he cocks his wrist just before release, and you don't know whether he's bowling a change-up ball or he's bowling a quicker ball. It's got quite a weird release type of action.
It's got to be a big one. But the length is pinpoint perfect from Mustafizur. This is an outstanding over from the young man. 4 runs from it. It's 102 for 5.
दर्द सिर्फ फिजिकल नहीं होता, दर्द होता है एक्सपेक्टेशंस पर खरा न उतरने पर, फैंस का दिल टूटने पर हर दर्द लगेगा मीठा फाइनल पंगा जीतने के बाद। स्टार स्पोर्ट्स प्रो कबड्डी सेमीफाइनल 4 मार्च, फाइनल 5 मार्च शाम 7:50 पर स्टार स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क और हॉटस्टार पर। टिकट्स अवेलेबल हैं बुक माई शो पर।
From here on, I don't think those drums are going to go silent, because everything has gone Bangladesh's way in the last 7-8 overs.
I think don't take anything away from the bowlers. Full credit to them. Al-Amin back into the attack.
Arthur, I cannot take anything away from the bowling if you're next to me.
No, just look at the way they have bowled. You really don't have to take anything away from me. I know that. But I'm just talking about the fact that these boys have bowled to a plan, and they've shown a sense of self-belief that yes, they can play good cricket, stay competitive till the very end, and if they can do that, they will surely start winning matches. And they're going in the right direction at the moment, but things can change very quickly if they can have a big over.
And the big overs here, this is the guy they'll be targeting right now. He's under enormous pressure, Al-Amin, right now.
Well, things can change if they start. They take forever between overs. Backpedaling, yes, on the second attempt. This is the big one. Angelo Matthews never looked at any rhythm. 12 from 20. This is a very good catch because he was backpedaling all the time.
It's a big wicket. Once again, it's good captaincy, bringing in Al-Amin and all. Straight away gets a wicket. Yeah, he had to go for it. One bounce, managed to cling on to it. Under pressure, Shakib picks up the catch. Al-Amin gets another wicket. And Bangladesh inching towards to a historic win.
Matthews has gone for 12. This will do the crowd a world of good. It's 102 for 6.
कभी 31 बॉल्स में खाता खुलता था, अब 31 बॉल्स में सेंचुरी बन जाती है। ये टफ 20 है। एक शॉट में हीरो, एक शॉट में विलन। यहाँ ज्यादा जोर लगाना पड़ता है। ये ICC वर्ल्ड T20 है। यहाँ मिरेकल का वेट नहीं कर सकते, यहाँ मिरेकल बनाना पड़ता है।
New batsman in is Kapugedra, but this is Shanaka in strike. Still no big hit. Now they're appealing for the catch. Not out, says the umpire. Muskanfas, I didn't hear anything as it passed.
Well, why didn't they run? The keeper threw the ball in the air. I would have been off. Have a look at this. I don't know whether let's have a no. Don't hear anything. Throws it up in the air. I'll start running at the non-striker. Let's have a little listen. I don't hear anything. If I was Kapugedra, I'll be off and running.
All right, that is connected enough. That give 12 for that. That's gone way past the boundary rope. The boundary rope was just an irrelevant entity. It's the first boundary after over number 10.2. That's how long it's taken.
Yeah, was in the slot, slower delivery, picked it up nicely and hit it out of the ground. Knew exactly where it was heading, didn't bother to run. 103 meters, that is a biggie.
Gee, another 6 like that, that'll upset a few people here, I can assure you.
Now can he knock another one? He can, but along the ground, he's not hit it well enough. Just a single. Another couple of meaty blows here they need. It's still 39 to get, way too many. And they got an over from Mustafizur.
Can't bowl that length. You can't bowl that length, you'll get smashed. The key, what I think Matthews was targeting to hit on the leg side. He was smart, bowled it wide. Good catch by Bangladesh. He's one of their greatest ever athletes, Shakib Al Hasan.
Seen very few uppercuts, paddle shots. Should be good for 2 here. Nobody's tried to just run it down for 4 to third man, just hit it back past the Dill scoop. Seen big hits down square leg to long gone as the ultimate target. 37 off 13.
Yeah, if a 6 goes here, 31 off 12, you're sort of still in the game. But I think they need a boundary no matter what, this ball. I really do now.
It's only his second ball, Kapugedara. It's a good ball. I'll tell you what, these young seamers the ball beautifully. 18 gone, 1-1 for 6.
Micromax Asia Cup T20 2016. Pakistan versus UAE tomorrow at 6 p.m. live on the Star Sports Network and Hotstar.
This broadcast is co-presented by Vimal Pan Masala, ShopClues.com and MagicBricks.com in association with Raymond, Samsung Gear S2, Gillette Flexball, My Idea app, Seat SUV tires, Ghana.com, Bharti Exa and Britannia. Good day.
The yellow line was competitive up to the 13 over mark. Once Chandimal got out, it's just sort of lazily ambled along. I think they made 35 in 7 overs. Can we see something dramatic here? Dasun Shanaka. Can he become a hero? That he'll be called wide, won't it? No, he's got the tram, got it just in the tram line. That's a special skill too.
It's a terrific delivery. Outstanding delivery from Mustafiz. Just look at the line and the length. It's fuller, but just inside that white line, indicating that it's okay. It's a legal delivery.
Well within, actually. It's well within. It's a great ball.
His defensive skills are amazing. That the fact that he can bowl he's got the slow balls. He can bowl a leg stump Yorker with his eyes shut, and his other defensive skill, he can bowl the real wide one and hitting the batting crease. He just knows how to hit his targets.
Well, I said before the start of this tournament, I want to see a little bit more of Mustafizur to see if he's just take the pace off cutter kind of bowler. But this has been mighty impressive.
Just trying to think the right way for these batsmen to try. They're looking to hit him on the onside. Are they better off in backing away or holding the ground and look to hit over extra cover? He's so good. Look at the deliveries he's got. There's the one that's short. There's the fuller one that's nice and straight. You try to outskill him. And then the slower one, a little off cutter he's got. And there's the slower one there. Oh, he's good, this kid. He's an absolute sensation.
Well, he's got hold of that all right, but there's a fielder. There's a fielder everywhere on the ground at the moment. They're going for the second, they'll get it. 34 from 9.
Do you think they're looking to hit across the line too much? I just wonder that with that angle, he's better going over mid-off over extra cover and opening your blade up a little bit and hit through it that way. I think it's so difficult. There it is there. He's very hard to pick. He's that little kink in the wrist of his. Oh, very hard to pick up.
That rubber. .34 of 8. How do you get a run of this man? I know Sabbir Rahman's made 86. This is close to being man of the match performance. Comes in, bowls at difficult overs. I think Bangladesh have got a gem here. They just need to look after him, not burden him with expectations. Just let him play cricket.
Yeah, it's a new look Bangladesh, especially in this format. Make no mistake, they're making a serious challenge, and they're proving to everyone that yes, they can play and go on to win against strong oppositions.
Well, I hope so. The more the batsmen predetermined, the more out of place they look. I hope so, Athar. I really hope so, because there's a lot of us who think this Bangladesh team can play and are very surprised by that incredibly poor T20 record. Surely they play like this, it's just got to get better and better.
Yeah, you can see this change. You can see the self-belief, the amount of self-belief they've shown, especially in this match, knowing that they've not done well in the past. They were under pressure. It was a must-win situation for Bangladesh to stay alive in this tournament, and they've come out with flying colours. He's been a wonderful captain.
4 runs from this over, can you imagine? And even a full toss produces only a single. 5 of this over. He's bowled 4 overs, 1 for 19. He's a gem, this young man. 116 for 6.
कभी 31 बॉल्स में खाता खुलता था, अब 31 बॉल्स में सेंचुरी बन जाती है। ये टफ 20 है। एक शॉट में हीरो, एक शॉट में विलन। यहाँ ज्यादा जोर लगाना पड़ता है। ये ICC वर्ल्ड T20 है। यहाँ मिरेकल का वेट नहीं कर सकते, यहाँ मिरेकल बनाना पड़ता है। देखिए ICC वर्ल्ड T20 सिर्फ स्टार स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क और हॉटस्टार पर।
Just throw the ball to Mustafizur and he gets the job done.
Yeah, Athar is right. He's led the team well. Remember looking at the scoreboard after 13 overs, when the required rate was 9, he had 3 overs from Mustafizur up his sleeve. He'd managed the rest of the bowling beautifully. I think Shakib has had a really good game as well. Picked up a catch, bowled beautifully. Home in this game, and they're coming home with a big margin. Shanaka struggled, run a ball 14 when the asking rate was well into double figures, never got going.
Yeah, he can do no wrong. Alamin Hussain, fuller length delivery, just couldn't get underneath it, didn't get the leverage to hit it over the top of that fielder. So he goes for 14. Sri Lanka 116 for 7.
दर्द सिर्फ फिजिकल नहीं होता, दर्द होता है एक्सपेक्टेशंस पर खरा ना उतरने पर, फैंस का दिल टूटने पर हर दर्द लगेगा मीठा फाइनल पंगा जीतने के बाद। स्टार स्पोर्ट्स प्रो कबड्डी सेमीफाइनल 4 मार्च, फाइनल 5 मार्च शाम 7:50 पर स्टार स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क और हॉटस्टार पर। टिकट्स अवेलेबल हैं बुक माई शो पर।
40 for 6 in the last 8 overs. Just 1 boundary in that period. Now Kulasekara. Amin Hussain is just polishing off the meal. Kulasekara has gone first ball. Sri Lanka have a lot of thinking to do here. Gone first ball, 117 for 8.
Micromax Asia Cup T20 2016, India vs Sri Lanka, 1st March Tuesday at 6 p.m. live on the Star Sports Network and Hotstar.
This broadcast is co-presented by MagicBricks.com, Vimal Pan Masala, and ShopClues.com in association with Raymond, Samsung Gear S2, Gillette Flexball, My Idea app, Seat SUV tires, Ghana.com, Bharti Exa, and Britannia. Good day.
What is also important to look at is that Bangladesh team is not depending on 1 or 2 players. there are a number of players who've chipped in with good performance. You talk about Alamin Hussain, you talk about Tashkin Ahmed, comes in and tries to give a break. He'll be very, very disappointed, the coach of Sri Lankan team. And look at the batting. There was a performance with Sabbir Rahman. He was out of form. Shakib Al Hasan. That's a good hit.
And it'll go the distance. Just got a couple of bullets left in the gun. He thought he'd fire one.
You just have to miss your target by a half a metre, just a couple of feet, and batsmen are good enough to get underneath it and hit it down the ground. That's the difference there, how tough it is, the fine line of bowlers bowling at the death. You just miss your defensive markers by just a little bit. You'll get hit for 6.
Mustafizur led the side well, and most important for them, Shakib Al Hasan, their stars, come back and had a good game.
Now you would always expect that someone like Shakib Al Hasan will come back in some kind of form, especially in the crunch match, and he's done wonderfully well. With the ball, with the bat, he took a very smart catch, and it's a historic win for Bangladesh. They've played 4 times Sri Lanka in the past in this format, and this is the first time they've managed to cling on to win comfortably, convincingly, clinically by 23 runs.
So Bangladesh win by 23 runs.
Right, Mahmudullah, another solid game for you. Your role, I guess, is that of a finisher with the bat. You enjoying that role?
Yeah, really happy that that come out really well and contribute for the team. But credit goes to Sabbir and Shakib, the way they have played it. I think at the point of time we needed that partnership, and Sabbir played exceptionally well.
Absolutely, and just 2 overs every time with the ball. What's happening?
I think I need to talk with Mash, then get me 4 overs. So, but I'm really happy that I'm bowling, but I'm contributing for the team.
Yeah. How big a win is this, beating Sri Lanka?
Yeah, I think that's a very good confidence booster going towards the Pakistan game, and hopefully we'll go and play positive cricket again.
This is more like the T20 wicket that we've come used to, a little bit grass off the surface. Obviously will help Bangladesh to knit a better story, I guess.
Yeah, obviously I think we've got a couple of good spinners, and I think Mustafizur came into play really well because it was sticking up a bit, and with the new ball, Tashkin bowled really well and Alamin bowled really well. So yeah, all over it was good effort.
And what about the wonderful crowd? They're always behind you, aren't they?
Yeah, thank you very much. They've been wonderful, so keep supporting us. Thanks.
You've been wonderful. Well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ramiz and Mahmudullah down there in Bangladesh. It was set up beautifully the way they batted. The last 5 overs particularly, they scored 50 runs, and it was mainly through Mahmudullah's 23 not out. And don't forget Sabbir, he was brilliant. He's 80. Chamira was their best bowler. He's a good kid, this kid, 3 for 30. But they outbowled them, outthought them, outplayed them with the ball. The Bangladeshis, of course, their bowlers, Shakib, 2 for 21. Alamin, of course, 3 for 34. And Bangladesh, they're winning by 23 runs. So there's the points table, folks. 2 wins to India, 2 wins to Bangladesh. Sri Lanka have got 2. Pakistan, they've missed out, and UAE, of course. But now don't go away, because straight after the break, folks, we've got the after-match presentation.